Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
For the bus, Shama, you know it. I'm ready to go home and do the work. When on it, say hi.
We're coming this world with two things, our dignity and our integrity. And we got the job done. So out there is this so-called competition. But we had income tax and more. There is no competition.
We will handle all your needs for fast cash, tax refunds, and pending lawsuits. Call us at 888-233-9965.
Or come in and see me and my two friends.
Tiger Lily wrote it. No, it's the 12th.
You're reading what she wrote.
No, look, it's Miami's birthday. Happy birthday! Yeah, I mean, 5 fucking years. I don't, it's weird. Like years don't, they just fly. I don't get numbers anymore. So, but I knew it was 5 or 6. So,
When did you stop getting numbers, you think?
August. Thank you, Bobby Brand.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Come on, fishy, come on, fishy, come on, fishy, come on, fishy. Just take the fucking bait. Come on.
Cellar Door Concert presents Van Halen. Van Halen in concert at the Hollywood Sportatorium tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Van Halen with high energy rock and roll. Tickets are $9 reserved plus a service fee. It includes parking. No cameras or recording devices are allowed in the Sportatorium. Come on out and rock to the sounds of Van Halen in concert with special guests. Cats at the Hollywood Sportatorium tomorrow night at 8 p.m. All right, what are you talking about? It'll be night to remember. And on August 22nd, see the Kings in concert with Louisiana LaRouche at Sunrise Musical Theater. A Cellar Doors concert presentation.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not...
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
And that's kind of what it, like, that's the pain that I've
No x-ray taken, right? So he doesn't even know that he has a fracture.
been feeling is that.
Oh, hold on. We have a nurse in the chat. As a nurse, this is absolutely unacceptable. Yeah. Yeah. Sir, take your giant
Can you limp out of here with your equipment, please? We have other people dying.
Shout out to the whole Levy-verse crew, BF Live, Replayables, Jiner, and Jiner.
Jeaner.
Or Jeaner. Okay, Jeaner and Bob Levy. What the hell's Jeaner? Bob, Delfire, Chris, Sean, Jim, TT, and everyone. Period. Bones up.
Shout out to the Levy-verse. I was hanging out. I had to do a long drive this weekend. I was driving upstate New York, and I was listening to. I was probably not doing a safe thing, but I was sending in super chats and driving at the same time, and I had a lot of
That's
fun
crazy.
tuning into Bob. Follow Bob Levy on Levyverse. It's a lot of fun.
That's nuts.
What?
Doing this.
There was nobody on the road. There was literally nobody on the road, and
You're doing this while you're driving.
I did it. It went okay. It was okay. I don't recommend anybody. I don't want anybody in our audience doing that, but it was okay.
R-E-S-P-C. That's what I want from me. R-E-S-P-C-C. That's what I want. Respect.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Do you feel that? Oh, shit. Come on, everybody. Get in here. How you doing today? It is Friday, and it is BF Live, Stream Show 147. How you doing? I'm your friend and your host, as it says on the screen, BF Bobby Fran. How's it going today, folks? We're heading for the weekend. We've made it because it is Friday, so we made it through a week. So let's do this. Come on.
We are making the weekends longer than the weeks, and we'll do it again because it's Friday!
You heard the man. That's right. That's how you're supposed to feel because it's Friday, y'all. So here we are. It's BF Live. We're doing it here. The midday. I'm getting your weekend started off early. We're not waiting to the end of the workday. Shout out, everybody. Are you at work? Let's hit the work whistle because we know what's up. That's where everybody knows that it's 12 o'clock here on the East Coast, where I'm emanating from. Shout out to everybody in the Central Pacific Time District, all over the world. What are you doing for the next 3 hours? What do you say we have some fun today? Why don't we do the BF Live Other News? We'll do Soulful Horoscope Readings. We're also at the end of the BF Live Other News. We're going to tag on, of course, a classable moment in miserable news history. Bob Levy reading the news from back in the day from the Miserable Men on Sirius Satellite Radio. Like I said, Soulful Horoscope Readings. I got a sheet of stuff that we can get into, and the link's out there for a couple people. Matter of fact, there's a couple people backstage that I know you all know, so let's bring him in. He's the man you know. He's from the Great White North, my friend and yours, Bobby Nick Havens, jumping in. Oh, hey, Bobby Nick.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up, buddy? What's good today?
Just got off Joey C and Lou's show this morning.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Now
So
I'm here.
that is one of the questions I usually ask, like how many shows have you done prior to coming on BF Live? So just one today?
Just one.
Just one so far. All right. Well, shout out to Joey C and Lou over there. I'm glad hope you had fun over there. But now I'm glad you're over here. And another guy that I'm glad is here. He hasn't been here most of the week. I don't know. A couple, maybe one show or two. I'm glad to have him back one way or the other. It's my friend and yours, the prop master, Scott Fitzpatrick. Hey-o.
Hoya.
Hoya to you,
Hoya.
buddy. How you doing? Thanks for jumping in with the Hoya. How you been, man?
Not doing too bad. Not doing too bad.
All right.
I think last night I might have found a Tiff's replacement, Bobby Nick. By the way, on the Power Hour. I think I found
Tiff's
found a
replacement, huh?
Yeah.
So you're replacing Tiff. What's up? What's with the latest drama with you and Tiff now?
Well, Jake could come on the show with us, and we had they had some the three of us had some time on the screen,
Okay.
and she left the show, so I don't guess that went well.
Oh boy.
And
Well, shout out to our boy Jake and Tiff. She might be in the chat today unless you chased her away real good, Scott.
well, then there's I guess from the JJ Dabble world and Helgen, New Girl.
New Girl actually popped in.
Yeah.
And when was that? During what show did that happen on? Jason Bardo last night?
Yeah, on Chillcast on Jason Bardo show.
That was cool. Shout out JJ Dabbles and New Girl. I know they have what's it called? Dragging the Waters or something like that. They have a podcast they're starting together, I think.
She told us about it, I forgot.
Yeah, you forgot. Were you distracted by something? Was she perhaps really revealing some cleavage there, Scott? Were you distracted by something? A little bit?
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. New Girl is a cutie, so shout out to New Girl and shout out to JJ. I can see why you might have been maybe weren't taking copious notes about everything she was saying. You might have been distracted by a little something with her.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I always like hearing about your guys' podcast adventures, and I always like hearing about what everybody's up to in the chat family, man. So why don't you say, what do you say? I put my goggles on, I'll run my element, and we'll catch up with the chat family and see what everybody's up to. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
It is the BF Live opening chat family check-in for BF Live Stream Show 147. It's Friday. It's Friday the 13th. We'll get into talking about that if anybody cares about that on the chat family check-in right here, BF Live 147. Let's go. It's Friday, folks.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Now, come on, let's get in here. We're about to do it, guys, because there's 20 people in here already. I got plenty of chairs in the back. I can keep unfolding them. There's 102 comments in the chat, so we're really going to have a good one today. But before we get to the chat family check-in, guys, Bobby, Nick, and Scott, I know you are two of the most hardcore, like, horror aficionados. Maybe our friend Wild Bill. Shout out, Wild Bill. I know that you're probably in the chat, buddy. I know you guys are like the horror guys and, all the mythology and shit like that. But what is your impression, Bobby, Nick, of your opinion of Friday the 13th? Today is Friday the 13th, my friend.
Fucking love it.
You love it? So you love it, so you're not a superstitious guy then necessarily, right? Because you're loving it, right?
I used to be. I still am a little bit. Yeah. I try to be cautious as to what I do.
Yeah.
On a Friday the 13th. But I do love these days. They keep you on your toes.
Keep you on your toes.
They made some great movies.
Yeah.
For the whole holiday. Wow.
Well, we'll get into a little bit of like the mythology or kind of the origin of the whole Friday 13th and how people handle it, Scott. What about you, Scott? I know you're also a horror guy, but are you much of a you worried about superstitions and stuff like that about Friday the 13th?
No, I'm not really superstitious, especially about the date. But this time of year and the date and the whole there's something about the air. When I went on my walk this morning, early this morning, there's something about October air, and we're getting close to. There's a feeling about it. It makes me feel a little mischievous or
little change in the air. I guess that's why All Hallows Eve became a thing many years ago, Scott, because people like you, they could feel the seasons changing, and maybe it does change our attitudes. Bob Levy talks about it. We talk about it a lot, and I believe it too, that these seasons do, at least for me personally, they do affect my mood, buddy. So I can see that you're kind of affected by the season change. But like you said, you made a great point that this Friday the 13th is in particular interesting because we're so close to the Halloween season. We're basically in the Halloween season, buddy. So yeah,
it's my favorite time of year.
Yeah. All right. Yep. I do like it when it gets a little cold and I like smelling like a fire in the air or something like that. There are things I like. I don't really mind fall. It's that damn snow in the winter and it seems like that winter is never going to end, but I don't really mind fall either. Well, let's see what everybody else thinks about Friday the 13th and everything else. Let's see what they're up to, because now it's up to 116. So let me go to the top of the scroll and check in everybody with the opening chat family check-in. We start off. Let me get to the top here. Let's see who's first.
Make him work.
Oh, look, Scott, you gonna come back and make me work? I ain't scared. Let's go. I'm in good voice. I got good friends here, so let's do it. My sister Kathy checks in first, and she says, "Hoya." So let's get it going, Kathy. Let's get it going.
Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya? Can I
Hoya and happy Friday to the Reverend Wild Bill checking in. I knew you were here, and there he is. He's putting happy Friday the 13th in there because I know you're a fan of the macabre and all that stuff. We've talked about that before. And maybe down the road, Reverend Wild Bill, when we get closer to Halloween, maybe we can have you on the show and maybe talk. I'll have you and Bobby, Nick, and Scott. You can talk about all your kind of favorite horror genres, and maybe we can get a little bit more about the Reverend Wild Bill. Kathy and Wild Bill getting the love from Scott Fitzpatrick. The Reverend Wild Bill says, yes, this was the date that Pope issued orders to kill all Knights Templar. FYI. There you go. Now we're getting into the origin of these days. As I'm more you know right away from the Reverend Wild Bill. Scott's getting the shout out love right in the chat. Scott! From the Reverend Wild Bill, of course. Scott and No Filter Hoya, let the debauchery begin. That's right. What are you doing for the next 3 hours, y'all? We're going to hold it down in the midday, and we're going to have some fun here today on BF Live. He's having fun with the Buffalo and the Blocky Friend emojis. Oh, shit, the Reverend Wild Bill says. Michael Jackson before the Weight Watchers. Pete De Melendez. Hey, Space Chief 75. Space Chief 75. That's right, Rat Boy. It's kind of the mix of Rat Boy and John Melendez right there. Pete D. Melendez. What's up, Space Chief 75? He's talking about what was in the Cyke content. What's up, buddy?
Ka-chunk, baby.
Ka-chunk, baby. Thank you for stopping me long enough for a good ka-chunk. You're right. I forgot the ka-chunk. Gang, gang, says Scott Fitzpatrick. Scott! The Space Chief 75 getting the Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Rev's getting the love from Space Chief 75. The Reverend Wild Bill says, I'm more of a wake and stay baked kind of guy. That's right. Hang on. Don't hang over, right? If you're always hanging on, you're never hanging over. The lovely Mandy Diff, the resident fishing expert of BF Live, checks in. And she says, can I get a Hoya, everyone? And to that, I say,
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
let's go. The Reverend Wild Bill says, my coffee cup even has a pipe made into it. I've seen some of those combo pipe cups kind of thing. I like that. Mandy Diff, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hoya right back to the Rev from the Mandy Diff. Gano, says the Reverend Wild Bill. And Gano right back from the Mandy Diff. Scott's getting the laughs and the love from Mandy Diff. And she's giving me the smoke for BF Live. She's hitting it my way. Captain Nick. Mandy Diff checks in with you, sir.
Good to see you, Mandy.
And I can know it's good to see Blummel's defense lawyer. Come on, keep checking in. I see it. I'm up to 21 now. I got plenty of chairs in the back. It's the midday hang. I can feel that, says Scott Fitzpatrick. That's right. I'm glad you can feel it. Hi, lawyer from Mandy Diff. Blummel's defense lawyer, Gano and Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hi, Mandy from Blummel's defense lawyer. Hoya, Mandy Diff from our friend Scott Fitzpatrick. Bill getting the love. Shout out love from Blummel's defense lawyer. Mandy's giving Corn all the love. Scott is getting the love from Scott from Blummel's defense lawyer. Hoya Scott from Mandy Diff. Scott! Blummel's gets a greeting returned to him by our friend Scott. G'day, Flex316 checking in from down under. How are you doing, man? Are you shooting some pool? What are you doing? You having fun? You always seem like you're doing something fun, Flex316. Thanks for checking in. You're always well into the weekend, buddy. So we're trying to catch up with you down there in Australia. Thanks for checking in to BF Live. Good day, my friend. Space Chief 75 says, Bob Levy is hardcore for showing up on the raid and then doing Out of the Coffin at 4 a.m. from Turkey. For those of you who didn't see that and don't know what Space Chief 75 is referring to, Bob Levy did exactly that last night. He checked in from his hotel room in Turkey like Gumby, damn it, like talking like this, Bobby. Did you see any of it?
I did. Oh man, it was fucking great. And I said to him, "Oh,
That's
good.
right.
God, Bob's got his teeth out. He's gonna give Gina gummers."
That's right, you did. You got a chat read on there, and he kind of talked to you about it, and he's like, tell me about it, Bobby. Yeah, so shout out. Go ahead, Scott.
Go ahead. I was wishing I didn't see. You know, some of these guys we work with, them got the masks and stuff, and backstage I get to see who they really look like.
Right.
And I usually wish I didn't.
Yeah.
And I wish I didn't see Bob without his teeth, man.
Oh, damn. He's like, Yeah, hey Gumby, damn it. So somebody's talking about how it kind of makes him look so much older because he doesn't have his teeth in. So yeah, so not only did Bob Levy check in, but he's in a little pain, and Bob does a good job of masking it from the last time he got his teeth taken care of and pulled and all that stuff. But Bob was a trooper, man, and he did the show, and then he goes, "Hey guys, what do you say if I do like a 9:30 out of the coffin, like from Turkey?" So yeah, Space Chief 75 is not wrong. Then he did like that show. And it was fun catching up with Bob, and he was telling us some of the details of his trip. Bobby checks in and says, "Hey, everyone. What's up, you chief-loving hump? How you doing, Bobby?" Bobby. Hoya Flex from Mandy Diff. Good morning, BF. Good morning, Bobby. How you doing there, buddy? Hoya Bobby Hoya from the Red Mall Bill. It's morning. I'm up. What more do you want from me?
Nerd.
I want you to be part of the 23 people now in here enjoying our Friday in the midday. And we're just getting started. And now it's even better. That's right. And Scott gave you the nerd call. So there you go. Hoya Chief from Mandy Diff. Hoya Bobby from Mandy Diff. Almost forgot. Oh, hey, BF in chat. Oh, hi. All right. Flex 316 lets us know how committed he is to watching all of us in BF Live. He lets us know that it's 2:11 in the morning currently where he is from in Australia. So thank you for staying up late and making us part of what your day, man. Thank you, Flex 316. Hoya, you Hoyas from Space Nerd. Hey, Wild Bill from our friend Bybee. Hoya Space Nerd from Mandy Diff. Reverend Wild Bill says, Space Nerd Hoya. Mandy Diff's getting the love from Space Chief 75. Hey, Mandy from Bybee. Ding Dong says, Hoya, the Mrs. Cyke checks in. Hoya, everyone, and happy Friday. Right after we do the BF Live opening chat family check-in and the other news, of course, we're going to get into some new exclusive Cyke Labs content. Good morning, Mrs. Cyke. Hoya, Space Chief from Mandy Diff. Hoya Ding Dong from Mandy Diff. Space Nerd says Hoya to the Rem Wild Bill and Mandy. Hoya, Chief Hoya from Blumels. Our friend Spawn checks in. And he always has some great stuff to say. Hey, Spawn, how you doing, my friend? Good afternoon, Bobby and fellow fart heads. I got a half a chub. Ooh, that's it. That it's Friday, but my bank card is fucked and my house is littered with COVID. Hoya? All right. You need a Hoya, man. Come on, man. We're gonna
problems today. Shit.
Wow, man. We're going to get him through it, Bobby Nick. Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a
Thanks for checking in, Spawn, with all your positivity and letting us know how much you love hanging out here on BF Live, man. Welcome, and come on, man. We're going to be here for another 3 hours or so let's do it. Hoya Ding from Space Nerd. Ding Dong Gano from Blumels Defense Lawyer. Hoya Spawn from Space Chief. Hoya and Fire from Space Chief 75. Space Chief 75 giving the love to Blumels. Hey, Bobby Nick from Blumels Defense Lawyer.
Hey, Blumels.
Flex. Flex 316 giving the piece out there. We got a TW going up from Flex 316. Scott Fitzpatrick is getting the love from Space Nerd.
My nerd.
Flex. Got my nerd, that's right.
Nerd.
Flex 316, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Hoya Mandy, Nerd and Blumels from Dawn. Morning, BF Live. Good morning to you, lovely nerd. I'm not doing any power hour. Oh, there. I knew she would be in the chat, Scott. You guys want to deal with us now?
I seen her do one of Granny. They even called it Power Hour.
Oh, really? She did a. Uh-oh.
She's been cheating on us.
Oh, damn it. See, that's what you get when you. Oh, see, I don't know. Good morning, Tiffany. Don't let Scott chase you away from BF Live. Scott, Canadian hero Bobby Nick from Space Chief 75. Ding Dong Hoya from the Red Mob Bill. Hoya Bobby from Space Nerd. Turfner from Space Nerd. Hoya everyone, right back from Tiffany, Washington. Mandy is saying, get him, Tiffany. Flex is shouting out Space Nerd and the Reverend Wild Bill and saying good day. The Hoya from the Mandy. T-I-F-F from Mandy. Hoya Wild Bill from Ding Dong. Almost says Space Nerd. Oh, hey there. We got that. We got that one.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
That was out Tiffany, Washington. Part-time prop master. Uh-oh. Somebody's calling you out on it. I'm happy to have you here whenever you can come, Scott, but your boy's calling you out for being a part-timer.
Yeah. I think he's the part-time and also pulling props lately. I've been getting called out a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Used to pull up. Oh,
she finished with it. Who was it saying that Jerry was more
Yeah,
the
something
prop
that
master these days.
yeah, he's got his
you're
voice
getting.
and- yeah,
Whoa, it's getting challenged. Your position and your title is being challenged.
it's farting now.
Oh boy. Well, you know, I think Scott used to kind of you're definitely participating more in the shows. Back in the day, you used to quietly sit there and like you would just pull out something and that would be kind of your lead in to like having something to say on the screen. But now I think you talk more and you're less proppy. That's fair to say, but it's evolution, man. I like it. But yeah.
Yes.
We'll bring those props back in. Hoya Blumels from Space Nerd. Flex is getting the love from Blumels Defense Lawyer. Hey, Flex from Tiffany. Hey, Bobby Nick from Bobby.
Bobby, good to see you, brother.
The Reverend Wild Bill says,
Talk amongst yourselves.
and we're doing that. And we're talking to each other. The Mandy Diff checks in with Flex. Scott checks in. My sister Kathy checks in for Scott and says, yes, Scott, drink your milk. Uh-oh. She wants you to take care of yourself and drink your milk, Scott.
Ooh.
Always got to drink the
That
milk.
milk.
Scott's always got that.
He needs some milk.
He's got some milk, Kathy. Thanks for checking in on Scott. Look at Flex 316 checking in from down under with the most generous 1BF Live gifted membership. Thank you, Flex 316. Thank you. We'll see. Boom. We'll see who got that one. Zuma Zombie is Scott, says Zuma Zombie is Scott.
I don't know what that means. She keeps telling me that. I don't know.
Is that like is that a name or is it a reference from a movie? I'm not familiar with Zuma Zombie either. Maybe she can tell us what that is.
I think it's Zimu Zombie.
Zimu Zombie or Zima
Oh,
Zombie.
look who got it!
Wait a minute. Wait.
What the?
Whoa, Scott Fitzpatrick just caught the gifted membership.
Who do I owe to thank you to? I forget.
That
Flex,
is
was it?
Flex 316 from Down Under.
Thanks,
You
Flex.
got it, Scott. Well, there you go. Mandy Diff is laughing and puffing the ding dong. Love for Kathy from Mandy Diff. Scott Fitzpatrick, no filter, gifted. Says Flex. Mandy Diff
Don't you
says
feel-
staying. Go ahead, buddy.
Do you guys feel a
Your turn.
little weird when you get gifted memberships on shows you're on?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It happens on
yeah.
Levy Land sometimes, Scott. And the first thing I do is I get on my PayPal account and I gift 5 because I feel so guilty. Yes. But it's funny because we all have the kind of the same thing where we not only do shows, we're on other shows. We know about other shows. So it's almost impossible to almost member up at every kind of show that you also do on networks that you do. So yeah, I'm not always membered up over there on Levy Land either. So let's see. But yeah, to answer your question, it does feel weird, Scott. I feel guilty. Guess I need to find a Jason movie to watch today. Hey, Bobby Nick, what would you recommend? You recommend a Jason movie? These guys are great horror aficionados right here, Space Man.
Part 4 or part 6? You want comedy? Part 6. Part 4 if you want to see Jason die.
Part 3 was in 3D if you can get it that way.
Yeah, I don't know. It was so gimmicky.
It's pretty rough. When you're a kid, it's rough. It was my first 3D movie.
See, I didn't have to give these guys much of a bone, and they were all over it. Scott throwing it, they're spitting out facts about the 3D versions and everything there, Space Nerd. So I hope you enjoy whatever movie you end up with. All the Stream Elements bots are running here. They're watching. Help Kahuna Nui build up his page. Shout out, Big Kahuna. He stopped in a couple days ago. We're putting the link in there for him, as well as Scott Fitzpatrick, as well as our friend Cyke Labs, whose content is coming up next. One of the luckiest days of the year for me is Friday the 13th. Bill, I guess it's funny you say that. As a young man, you grow up hearing all of these kind of these rumors and notions about Friday the 13th. But as I got older, I'm like, you know what? If I just treat it like any other day, maybe it'll just be any other day, and that's kind of what it is for me, Bobby Nick. I don't really trip on the 13th or worried about bad luck or anything like that.
Yeah.
Hoya from the Space Nerd. Wonder what luck you will have today. I don't know, but I will check. We will do, since it's a Friday, we will do the Soulful Horoscope Readings to see what the stars and what Friday the 13th might have in store for us for this coming weekend. We'll check into that. Space Nerd is getting the last from 316. Nerd getting the shout out from Scott Fitzpatrick. Oh, hey, Tiffany from our friend Bybee. Swarfanlu da de gas onen misgarden de prisuna in asigarden versagen. This is what I give up.
I think you just summoned a demon.
I probably did. I probably woke up a sleeper cell. That's right, Scott. we couldn't get it out fast enough that I woke up a sleeper cell. That's right. We think the same way, buddy. I think I might have just done that. It just simply says, "We are Legion." Thank you. I not even want to thank Flex 316. Let me try to say that. I want to thank this guy because he's been showing up many days this week, being generous. Daniel August, DA. What's up today? How you doing, buddy? We made it. It's Friday. We're going to head into the weekend. We're going to be doing replayables tomorrow night if you're around at 10 o'clock East on the Levyverse channel. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and it really don't matter. We did 3 hours last week, so show up tomorrow night and see what happens. Thank you, Daniel August, for your $19.99 super chat and your positivity, man. Thank you for helping me continue doing what I'm doing, buddy. Happy Friday. Hoya from the Space Nerd. Hola, everyone. From another generous person, Gimme Bezos. How you doing, Gimme Bezos? Happy Friday to you. Have to dip into the Hoya. Come on. Have to dip into the Hoya. Dip into the Hoya. All right. Let's see what else everybody's saying out here. We're going to get on some other fun stuff here real soon. Hoya, gimme from Space Nerd. Gano. Gano. Bobby's ready. Hoya from Donkey Kongington playing AC Sim, says our friend Flex 316. Drifting, doing some drift racing. All right. Let's see. Hoya Donkey from Space Nerd. Donkey Kongington is checking in. Donkey, come on, Donkey. That'll do, Donkey. That'll do. How you doing, Donkey Kongington? Checking in on Friday, my friend, on BF Live. He says, Flex, Space Nerd, Bezos, Bybee, cheers. He's doing well. You want to see him 2 months? 2:30 a.m. in the morning here. That's dedication. That's wanting to hang out. That's wanting to party. That's Flex 316. Thank you. Yeah. Hoya from Cyke. There he is. Cyke Labs checking in. Donkey Kongington saying BF and Bobby Nick, cheers. What's up, Donkey?
Cheers, donks.
Cyke, good day there. Some from Flex 316. Where can I hear that Space Chief 75 song? Oh, yeah, because every time I say his name now, Scott, I do sing it to myself, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we need a little bit of that. I agree with that. We need a little bit of that. It's time for that. It is Friday, and it is a jam. It's a Terry Need joint. So let me find that for you, because it is. I sing his name. I sing his praises. It is Space Chief 75. That's right. This is BF Live, WBFL Space Chief 75 theme, made by Terry Nee. We're just starting the fun, y'all, here. It's 35 minutes into 3 hours of the show. Let's jam. Hey, it's got getting it now. Space Chief 75 link for his TeePublic store is running in my chat today. There it is, by request for our friend Scott Fitzpatrick, Space Chief 75. You can see his TeePublic link running in the chat today. Hoya Cyke from Space Nerd. Cyke is getting the cheers from Donkey Kongington. Flex 316 says, how did you miss the gifted, BF? I did not, my friend. I honored you and lathered your ass appropriately, and we talked about how, what was it? Scott Fitzpatrick actually caught it. Here it is again. Boom, we'll do it again. Maybe you stepped away. Maybe the signal went out or something, but thank you, Flex 316. Once again, I would thank you over and over again because it was so funny, because Scott Fitzpatrick caught your most generous gifted membership. So thank you, Flex 316. Unless you did more than one, my friend. Thank you. I got that one. Thanks, buddy. Let's see. We got that song for you. Hoya Cyke from Space Nerd. Cyke Cheers from Donkey Kongton. We didn't miss that gifted. Hoya from Space Nerd. Flexi Nerd and Donks from Cyke. Synth Pop needs to join BF Live. Oh, Well, I thought I had a new song by him. I got so much content going around. We'll see. I'll catch up with him. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Too early. That's right. I didn't miss it. There you go. That's right. It's 2 in the morning here. God damn it, Spawn. I was about to ask you to donate to my DabbleCon 3 fund. What's up, Spawn? Good day, Donkey Kongton from Flex 316. She's checking in more every day, and I'm so happy she is. The lovely Donna G checks in and says, Happy Friday, Bobby Fran. Great. Have a great weekend, boys. Thank you to the lovely Donna G. And I hope you have a great weekend. It's Friday. We're just getting started off early in the day here. We can't wait for the end of the work day, man. We're doing it here in the midday. Hello, Donna G. Granny had it before you, Scott. Had what? Power Hour? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Controversy.
I never heard of it.
I don't think he did. I think they kind of started at the same time, or at least we were talking about the Power Hour a little before that, I think.
I thought Granny's was the Power Bottom Hour. I thought that was a Power Bottom. I don't know. Hey, Granny, how you doing, buddy? Oh, hey, Space Nerd from the lovely Donna G. And we say,
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
I said, what's up? Pretty good there.
Smash Mouth.
All right, how you doing? Donna G, hi there from Flex 316, checking in from down under. Donkey Kongton says he's checking in with some music saying, I can take about an hour of the Tower of Power as long as I get a little golden shower. Ooh. We know what Donkey Kongton's into. He's into water sports.
Yeah, that's not good.
How you doing there, buddy? Oh, geez.
That can't be healthy.
Or clean. Oh, hey, Donna G from the Space Nerd checking in.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Hello, Flex from Donna G. There's Cyke's link running right there. Space Nerd, are you going to record that donkey? Donkey, I love you, donkey. Are you going to record that donkey? She said, are you going to record that donkey? Cheers, Cyke. Cheers, Holmes from Donkey Kongton. G'day, Mandy Diff from Flex 316. Cheers, Ding Dong from Donkey Kongton. Who got it? LOL. It was Scott Fitzpatrick that got it. Zappa
Thanks,
already
brother.
did. Yes, Scott Fitzpatrick got your free membership, buddy. And he was talking about how he feels bad when you're on a show and you actually catch a membership from a show you're on. A little awkward, but appreciated just the same. Oh, okay. Dang it, says Space Nerd. Bobby Brown goes down. BF knows I ain't new. That's right. Flex 16 been around for a minute. The name is Timu Rob Zombie. Oh, Timu Zombie. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, generic Rob Zombie. I get it.
Oh, you're Timu Zombie. All right. Damn. Got a cut on that one, Scott.
Scott, can you say more human than human? Come on.
Yeah.
More human than human.
Yeah, all right.
Next, he's going to do Dragula. 1 star. I start 1 star. Never Jason X. It was horrid. Whoa, wait a minute. Freddy versus Jason. Now, what are your opinions on Freddy versus Jason when that finally happened?
I was definitely expecting way more.
Yeah.
And they just threw together a movie with some what was their thing? They were throwing in all these urban music stars into movies. That's how one of the chicks came about. That chick from whatever.
It wasn't very good. They didn't.
Beyonce's first band. What was that? Kelly Rollins or something like that.
Oh, yeah, from Destiny's Child.
Yeah, she was in that movie, and I don't know. I liked it, but I thought they could have done better.
All right. How about you? What's your opinion on Freddy versus Jason since it's Friday the 13th here, Scott?
Pretty much the same thing Bobby and Nick just said. I mean, I watched it you got to watch it, but it was, kind of a letdown. I don't even know if I can't remember a whole lot about it, to be truthful with you. I think Freddy got his head cut off. Well, spoilers. I'm sorry.
Oh, spoiler alert. 30 years later. Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, there you go. And that's not too surprising because I know you guys kind of in the same kind of horror lane. The first time I did acid, we saw Jason Takes Manhattan. Opinions on Jason Takes Manhattan, Bobby Nick.
Another stinker. Another Friday the 13th stinker. It should be called Jason on a Boat.
This boat is real. Scott Fitzpatrick, I give the floor to you for Jason Takes Manhattan opinion.
That one stinks. And wasn't there one where he went in outer space?
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Jason X.
That one.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Man.
God. See, I told you cannot stump these guys. I don't even have to ask them if they've seen it or not. I'll just throw them right at them, and I guarantee you they'll have an opinion on most of them that you throw out there. So there you go. You got your opinions on all these great movies. Then epic movie time, says Flex. Freddy versus Jason is my favorite. Donkey Kong. Donks Space Nerd is letting us know. It's 14th here already. It's a new day. He's already into Saturday down under. He says, what are you Americans doing? I'm already having a weekend. Blomel's defense lawyer says it was the worst was that Jason in space. There you go. Space Nerd commenting on Jason in space right there. So we got the heads in here today. Feel free to translate if you can. Shit looks tasty and donkey. Scott Fitzpatrick, cheers from Donkey Kongington.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, Cyke, cheers. Scott getting a shout out love from Space Chief, of course. Happy National Potato Week. It's been National Potato Week for 2 months now, donkey. We got to do something about this. Thanks, Terry Nee from Space Chief 75 for making that jam. There's the Space Nerd putting the devil horns up. Space Nerd says, I've had some potatoes this week. Dragon Farce, says our friend Blomel's defense lawyer. Nightman. From our friend Donkey Kongington. LOL, I'm baked. Baked as fuck. Nice. My dude is up at it's be 3 o'clock in the morning there. He's in Australia, baked, playing video games and hanging out on BF Live. Hello, Space Chief. That you? That's right. That's Space Chief. That is Space Chief. If you see that's from his pictures are right from Twitter X. You can go see him on Twitter/X. I call it both. You can go see him, Space Chief 75, and with Halloween coming up, we're talking about Friday the 13th and all. You see the style of his drawings. If you want like a cool exclusive invitation to your party that's original drawing or something, or you're having a party and you want to make a poster or a shirt for it and include elements of your family, Space Chief 75 on Twitter and X. I did see that, says our friend Flex. Boom, says Donkey Kongington. Space Chief 75 says, thanks for all the plugs again, BF, Scott, and Bobby Nick. You can definitely thank Scott for that one today because he inspired it. He wanted to feel that song. And I agree with Scott because now time, when I see his name come up, Scott, I always say, it's Space Chief 75. I can't not sing it anymore. There you go.
Right, same.
Yep. Hello, nerd. Yes, it is. We got word correction error. Cheers, Donna G from Donkey Kongington. SC, hello from Space Nerd. The Stream Melon spot. There it is right there. That's Space Chief 75's link running in my chat. If you click on that, you can see all that cool stuff, a lot of that cool stuff over there on the store, and you can get put it on shirts, hats, all kind of stuff that you can get that stuff put on over there. Space Nerd is looking, not that. Team Jason says, Space Nerd, sick from what I have been told, Rob. Hoya Donkey from Ding Dong. Jason X was the space one, Blumels reminds us. Terry Nee checks in and says, it's Bobby Nick again.
Yes,
Terry Nee.
it is. Terry Nee, you got to put up with me again.
Yeah, good luck putting on a podcast and not having Bobby Nick on it. It's almost impossible, dude. You can't do it. You can't go on YouTube and not see Bobby Nick, and you know better. How you doing, Terry Nee? It's Friday, buddy, man. Are you you've been enjoying some more golf? Still some good golf weather out there, and I know you're a fan, buddy. So enjoy your weekend. Ding is getting the love from Space Nerd. Okay, The Thing. The movie The Thing. Is that what we're talking about now? Okay, The Thing. I don't know. But you know the movie?
Oh yeah, the movie. Yeah, it was a good movie.
It really got bad after 4 and 5, says Space Nerd, talking about these remakes. One too many. Damn, I remember that. I'm committed to watching any that come out for the rest of my life, says Space Nerds. Yeah. Wow. So you're definitely a horror head. You don't care. You're gonna bring it. Hoya mother flippers from E Cool Pineapple. Checking in from across the pond. How are you doing, E Cool Pineapple? Good to see you again. Happy Friday, my friend. Cool. Donkey's singing again. He says, I am the reefer man, drive around town in a smoke-filled van. I am the highest one. I need another puff fucker. I ain't done. Hello, Bobby, Blurry, and Scott. There you go. You're getting allowed. You're getting called Blurry again. Bobby, Blurry, and Scott.
Scott!
2:44 in the morning. Cool. Excuse me. Flex 316 lets us know what time it is, and it's already Saturday. It's the AM. He's enjoying us. Donkey sings the tunes. That's right. Donkey sings the tunes. Hoya, a cool from Space Nerd. Drifting a JZ114, says Flex 316. The Red Wild Bill says, wow, that was fun. Now YouTube is kicking me off and would reload. What? And would not reload. I don't know. Keyword not. All right. And with that last unfortunate one, it's 47 minutes into hour number 1 of BF Live. That was the awesome opening chat family check-in. Let's get on some other stuff.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Well, they are talking amongst themselves, and they're talking to me because this is BF Live. This is the afternoon stream show. Let's see. Scott, you have a comment here from Terry Nee. He says, Scott, can you stop at Puff Huff for me today? I think my boy is like he's soft doxing you, isn't he?
Yes. He is.
He is. I know what he's up to. Terry Nee is soft doxing you. He's figured out where you're walking around through your walking videos. All you're trying to do is get in shape, mind your own business a little bit, not be doxed. And he's got to let you go that the Puff Huff is nearby for him. He'll stop by and get that for you. Cheers, you cool from Donkey Kongington. Reverend Wild Bill says Donkey HIGH. All right, guys, let's get into some fun here on BF Live because we're gonna be around for another couple hours. So why don't we do this? Because we want to make our way to the Cyke Labs content. But before we do that, we're going to do the BF Live other news or the not so serious news. And at the end of that, we're going to tag on a special miserable moment in news history. Bob Levin reading from the Miserable Men news from back in 2007. But before we do that, we got to do the regular news. So let's do the other news or the BF Live not so serious news. I'm over here now in the newsroom. We're going to do some stories and talk about them. It is Friday the 13th. That's it, whether you're suspicious or not. It's here, folks. So it's Friday the 13th. We're going to make the most of it no matter what it is. Good luck, bad. We're going to make our own luck here on BF Live today. So we talked about a couple days ago how this week we lost actor James Earl Jones, famous actor, voice for Star Wars and Darth Vader. Well, in order to tribute him, they shot his projected. It says how Darth Vader ended up projected on the side of the Empire State Building. So I thought this was kind of cool that they did this to honor him. It says the Big Apple landmark has gone from static lights to swinging lightsabers. The Empire State Building can now be lit with moving images, with the crystal clear silhouette of Darth Vader projected on its side Monday, serving as a taste. Here you go. I'll show it to you right here on video. As a taste, only as a taste of what's possible with today's laser technology. All I wanted is Darth Vader with freaking laser beams. That's all I wanted. Just Darth Vader with freaking laser beams. And there you go. You got it right here. So, oh, there it is. It says the image of the Star Wars villain displayed to memorialize the passing of the actor and Vader voice artist James Earl Jones was recirculated Monday as an example of the latest use of high-tech projectors that weren't even imaginable when the skyscraper opened in 1931. So I'll run this for you, and you can see it. They're just running like images on the whole side of the building. Pretty impressive looking. I think copyright, that Star Wars music. But yeah, look at that, guys. Ain't that pretty cool, Scott?
Yeah.
It's just like young Anakin and Darth. So it's kind of Darth and then he's young Anakin. Yeah. They're showing like both of them. So there you go. So I thought that was a pretty cool first story. But it is amazing what they're doing with these drones and everything as far as the light shows now and then now freaking laser beams on the side of the Empire State Building and stuff. Pretty impressive. Now, Scott, as far as you going walking a lot and all, I know you kind of binge and purge. You let us know you're going your walks and everything. Have you ever been much of a fast food guy, like McDonald's guy?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
There's times when I probably went weeks without eating home cooked meals.
Yeah. There was a time in
McDonald's in particular.
Well, yeah, I'm going to
Fast
talk
food or
about
McDonald's?
McDonald's, but fast food in general. But I'm going to do a story about McDonald's. Yeah, but yeah, I know McDonald's is a weakness for a lot of people.
So are you saying, Scott, that you just eat the McDonald's for weeks?
Well, yeah, I used to, but since the pandemic, though, I got away from doing that.
He's doing a
And
Morgan
plus-
Spurlock kind of thing. Yeah. Well, and it's getting expensive to eat at these fast food places, right,
Yeah.
Scott?
Yeah. Because it was the other way around for us. One guy, if you ain't buying for a whole family, you're just one guy, you can usually catch a pretty good deal, like 32-cent cheeseburger night or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and people more and more are complaining on social media now about if I'm going to spend this much at McDonald's, I'm going to start making other choices. Well, apparently McDonald's, I mean, they're aware of this. These fast food restaurants are aware. I guess between wages and food going up, that costs have really gone up at fast food places. So McDonald's says McDonald's is to extend their $5 meal deal again, and this time they're going to do it until the end of the year, Scott. So it's become so bad and so high priced, and they become so aware of it that people are like almost revolting on fast food just based on the price alone. They're not even talking about the health quality of it anymore. It says,
Yeah.
Go ahead. What do you got to say about that?
It's the same since the pandemic. Everything kind of went up, and it used to be for a guy he could feed yourself cheaper at a restaurant than you could making stuff yourself. But now it's the way around. A restaurant will.
It is, and I mean the price.
And they want to tip. And they want to tip.
And they want to tip, and it's self-serve kiosk, all of that, Scott. Yeah, so it's all, I don't know, it's not a great formula for these places being around much longer. But it says McDonald's will be extending its fan favorite $5 meal deal at most of its U.S. locations through the end of this year as cash-strapped customers continue to grapple with inflation. And that's something, you talk to some people, they act like things aren't going up and it's no inflation, but we all know that's not true. Franchisees were given the option to vote on whether to extend the value meal, and about 80% of the U.S. markets voted to keep it through the end of December, McDonald's USA told the Post. Not all the votes have been completed, so more locations may opt to extend the deal during the next few weeks, the company said. But there you go. They have like $5 and $6 meal deals. And fast food, you used to go to fast food, like Scott said, because it was one of your cheapest, easiest options to go to. And now that it's not so cheap, you're like, man, I might go make some SpaghettiOs or some shit at home, Scott. A little cheaper, right?
Well, I'm on this diet and I'm doing pretty well. And I went down to jean size since these walking videos. I wish I didn't see this because.
Well, I didn't mean to tempt you. Do you get tempted along the way? Are there many bakeries or fast food places on your route there, Scott?
Yeah, there's a lot of donut shops and stuff, but the hours that I walk, they're not open. I try to be done with my walk before they open.
Lucky for you. McDonald's will be offering a slew of new deals for mobile app users to boost loyalty and increase sales, since mobile app users typically buy more add-ons like French fries. Mobile customers can enjoy 50-cent double cheeseburger on National Cheeseburger Day on September 18th, get a McCrispy sandwich for just $2 on National Fried Chicken Sandwich Day on November 9th, and grab a 10-piece chicken nugget for $1 between November 4th and December 2nd. I'm sorry, Scott, you're making me feel bad that I'm pointing this out to you, buddy.
Prize now.
Well, don't be tempted by the cheap prices, man. Stay on your path. But I just wanted to talk about how the notion that fast food used to be kind of the easiest, cheapest thing to buy, and now with two people, it's hard to walk out of McDonald's, Scott, without spending close to $30 by the time you get two combos or something, and you're in the 20s. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So they are responding to it, but don't you respond to it, Scott. Walk past, only go by them when they're closed. But they are, for those of you who are fast food fans, they're extending the McDonald's meal deal through the end of the year. Let's see what everybody's saying about this, what people think.
Anything about fish fillets on there?
Ooh. Perry he wants to see a sale on fish fillets.
Shut the fuck up.
You know you love them. Yeah, I don't see nothing about fish. That's funny, Scott, because they don't talk about fish. We got the Puff Hub. We got that. I went back a little bit. We all need a puff, says Flex 316. You're right, man. But, if I puff too much during the day, like BF Chang comes out. Whoop. BF Chang comes out during the day, so I don't know. He might make an appearance. But help yourself there. Puff Pass says the Red Mobile. Spawn says, can't even send a $10 super chat with my free picks that will win you money. Altoona First Savings is a steamy pile of stillborns. I need a fart sound drop. Oh my goodness, well, I can get that for you.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, piece is up. Piece of stupid messing up. Spawn. Trying to spend money. Help me. Piece of shit. Altoona First Savings Bank can suck it. The Red and Wild Bill. Terry Nee giving the laughs and the smoke to the Red and Wild Bill. Terry Nee says, saw those in Hong Kong a few years ago. Amazing. Says our friend Terry Nee. Large fry are over $5, says Terry Nee. Yes, the prices are crazy. And that's a side. That's not even like a main burger or anything. Fries, we know that. Just a Guest checks in. You're number one, Just a Guest. Uh-oh. Scott is.
Oh, he's going to shit himself.
You guys didn't hear it?
I heard a little toot. I heard a little puff there, Scott.
I didn't even hear that.
I heard a little puff. I wonder,
Sorry, guys.
maybe it looked, I wonder if it looked a little like, well, we won't do that. We'll check that out later.
hurt.
Okay, Terry Nee attributes it to living wages and inflation. And that's why you're seeing more and more kiosk everywhere. You're seeing everything smaller and smaller sizes and costs more money. The good old shrinkflation that's not happening. Spacey 75, I'm back. Had to stop out for a minute. What do you have to say about that, Tan Mom?
I never left.
Tan Mom never left Spacey 75, so there you go. Let's see. Blum's defense lawyer says, you want $20 an hour minimum wage? There you go. You're eating it. You're eating it. All the money released into the economy during Kobe is causing this inflation. Kobe. And what's that supposed to be? Is that COVID economics? Okay, you said Kobe and COVID. I had a feeling you meant that. Yeah, that damn Kobe. Yeah, it's called him. Well, not only that, you have that, and then you have the fact that the world came to a screeching halt, Terry Nee. Right? So that's supply and demand right there. If everybody still needs everything on the same level, but the world stopped producing everything that we need on the same level, there you go. There's a little bit of inflation right there. Terry Nee says, Scott walks by McDonald's and a Hardee's and Joe's Pizza. Oh, damn, Scott. Now he's doxing your whole path.
Yep. If I ever disappear, I ain't saying he's going to be responsible, but he might be able to find me. So
he's going to be a person of interest. Terry Nee has been named as a person of interest in the disappearance of Scott Fitzpatrick from BF Live. All right. I'm going to show you some of these links because they're all coming up right behind each other. There's Kahuna Nui, our friend. If you want to help him boost up his channel and see what he's up to, he'll maybe be doing something. There's Scott Fitzpatrick. If you want to go see his if you have a gay monkey on your back question, or see all these walk-in videos we're talking about, or see if you can dox him like Terry Nee, you can do it by clicking on that. If you want to see some of the cool Cyke Labs content that I'm about to show you after I wrap up the news here, you can click on that link right there. And there is Space Chief 75's TeePublic store. And then Bobby Nick, yours is somewhere. Yours is somewhere. You got one too. Bobby Nick's is in here. Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. His was at the top right there. Bobby Nick in the lounge on Rumble link, and his YouTube, Bobby Nick 1978 link. If you ever want to catch out these guys, or if you hear us talking about what they're up to, the links are always running. Space Chief is laughing. Terry Nee says, is Terry Nee the satellite man? Yeah, he's that guy. Oh, are you talking about the dude, Space Chief? I saw that dude. Big Daddy Dodo pointed out one to me where he just goes on Google Earth, Bobby Nick, and he just picks an area and he'll zoom in and he'll look for like shitty parts of the town. He'll go, shitty. Oh man, that's shitty. Like, everything's shitty. He did it around Baltimore, like downtown Baltimore, and he was right.
I thought he might have been referring to the satellite man that's been stealing that guy's penis and some, you know what I'm talking about God, I can't remember his name, but it's a Bedabbler and OJ, was one of them guys that they examine.
Oh yeah, maybe. I didn't see that. What does he do? A satellite guy? He steals something?
Yeah. Well, he goes on these rants about how the guy, you know, is thinks everything's out to get him. And
okay, so he's one of those paranoid guys.
Yeah, he goes on these rants about the satellite man shooting lasers down, and that's why he's got like bad teeth and all these little ailments and stuff. And they're also stealing parts of his penis.
Government's listening to me all the time, man.
He's got a royal penis, and
a royal penis.
They're going to be prosecuted because they're stealing some of his penis. Just like
wow. That sounds interesting. Yeah, Scott, Tony Chase is what they're saying.
That's him,
and
yep,
Justice
there it
says
is.
Tony Chase, so you know what you're talking about. Scott spends a lot of time walking around a bridge, around a walking bridge. Excuse me.
For the stairs, I kind of break up little extra.
I think he's on Google Earth, like tracking you, buddy. All right, well, let's do a couple more stories in the BF Live other news here. We did that one. This is a kind of neat story. I want to know if anybody would do this. We've finally gotten into it, guys. SpaceX, they've had their first civilian do a spacewalk. Tech billionaire Jared Isaacman steps out in space for the first ever private spacewalk after traveling farther than any man has gone in 50 years. So they've achieved a higher orbit than any other time in history. And this guy, this businessman, just kind of went on this spacewalk, guys. So we'll read a little bit about it. I want to know if you guys would do a spacewalk ever or not. But it says, tech billionaire Jared Isaacman became the first ever civilian to embark on a spacewalk early Thursday after already traveling the farthest from the Earth a human being has gone since the Apollo moon missions. Footage of the daring stunt showed Isaacman, 41, popping out of SpaceX Crew Dragon capsule on a tether as he came face-to-face with the dark vacuum of space just before 7 a.m. Back at home, we all have a lot of work to do, but from here, Earth sure looks like a perfect world, Isaacman said soon after emerging from the spacecraft. Cameras on board capture his silhouette waist high at the hatch while the Earth glittering below him in the half shadow. So look at this, guys. A civilian for the first time got to stick their head out. It says after about 15 minutes outside, Isaacman was replaced by SpaceX engineer Sarah Gillis to go through the same motions. Their maneuvers were streamed live on SpaceX website for the duration of the 2-hour spacewalk. Prior to popping open the hatch and emerging, Isaacman and 3 other crew members were spotted waiting inside the capsule that was completely pressurized. So what do you? I'll show this. I'll run this little thing they got here. First ever spacewalk. There's a little sound to it. Let's do.
Up, down, left, and right are 3s, maybe a 2. Pitch is a 4. Roll is a 2. Yaw is a 2.
So these are the suit mobility checks that Jared is
Single-handed
performing.
operations, dynamic and with disturbance are all adequate. Test matrix 1 complete. HUD check, 5.3 psi, 48% RH, 33.9 Celsius.
SpaceX copies test matrix 1 and HUD readout.
Oh, that penis cam. What is that?
ED1, we're checking out your helmet cam now.
So there you go. And that was kind of it. All right. So what do you think there, Scott? You ever have a notion to go to space, leave the Earth, or do anything kind of like that adventurous?
No, I'm scared. I don't want to fly in an airplane if I don't have to.
No, me neither.
Good
Me
point if you
neither,
want to fly.
I
Yeah,
like
Bob,
to
you're not
keep
down with
on
it
the-
either?
I like to keep my feet on the ground, motherfucker.
Well, you know, you guys talk about, because you're landlocked, so you talk about you're not down with seafood. You're all about just keeping your feet on the ground all the time. Where we talk about
right.
seafood, we talk about traveling to space. You're like, nope, I ain't going near water. I ain't going off of Earth, man. I'm just keeping my feet planted right here. So that's funny. So that doesn't look like an interesting or intriguing, like you would have that point of view, and it would humble you. It would probably humble you. I'd be
I'd have
curious.
a heart attack. It wouldn't
My
humble
mind
me.
thinks
I'd-
about
I'd,
that.
I'd be dead. I'd be dead. I'd just
Those
be dead.
guys that went down that Titanic thing and the disaster, just because you're rich don't mean you're going to come back alive.
That's a good point, Scott, because SpaceX, I mean, they are a newer company and they have gotten a lot better really fast. They've developed themselves really fast, but there's still a risk there that there might be a guy that maybe didn't get something quite right yet, you know? Yeah.
It kind of worries me too because I think, they're in a hurry because they're going so fast. They're in a hurry for some reason. They're in a hurry to get out of here. I think it's maybe they know more than we know.
Trying to get off the planet, huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
The widow killer checks in and says the person you were talking about, Tony Chase, is a royal hermaphrodite.
There you go.
That means he has 2 sets of sexual organs. There you go. And that's the more you know from here from BF Live. Spawn checks in with some free picks. He's talking about Texas, Vegas 35.5. You can read all of them. I don't have to read them. He's pushing there some picks. Play at your own risk. Matt checks in and says, "Bones up."
Brother Matt.
TBF in the Midday Freaks. That's right, because we're midweek freaks, but we're midday freaks every day here. Matt, he knows what's up. What's up, Matt? Matt also the top #1 mod for Scott Fitzpatrick's channel, right there, Scott?
Right on, Brother Matt. Yeah.
He's giving you love right there, and he's saying Hudson World Order for life. Says our friend Matt. So Sigs up, Bobby Nick from Matt.
Matt, how's it going, man?
Spawn says place all those bets, either parlay all 6 or split in 3s. Never, ever, ever bet singles unless it's only 2 at the most. Once you exceed, you will come out in the plus.
He knows what he's talking about, too. He does this a lot.
Well, he's backed that up by saying, I've been a degenerate gambler since 2000. I know every which way you can lose money. Facey75 says, as the chief of space, this is how I walk my dog. That does make sense. Kind of out there. Walking the dog. That's funny. That's what I'm talking about. Like, come on. Hey, when he takes the shit, do they just float away, Space Chief, and you ever have to have the baggies with you when you do the spacewalk? The urine and the poop just goes. There's like Space Chief dog turds floating in space as we speak. Planes are the safest travel, says our friend Terry Nee. Yes, statistically, because of all the volume that they do. Statistically, they're supposed to be safer. Billionaires and millionaires paid the high cost of startup technology we use cheaply now. Well, that's a fair point. Hedge funds and investment capitalists, they're the ones that kind of make a lot of these things happen initially. Yeah. They lose their ass on them, or they take the risk of losing their ass on them. Lost $5K today. Oh, man. You cannot say it was a good day. I didn't even have to lose $5K. I got to say it was a fucked up day. It's pretty convenient, says SpaceU75. That's right. The truth just floats away. And Flex say, but it's pretty standard to lose $5K today. And I know if you're talking about investing, or I think you've been into crypto and all that stuff, I know it's all about the long play, right? It's all about the long play. So take any of this financial and gambling advice at your own risk, because BF Live does not endorse this. Let's see. But you can talk about it if you want. Okay, guys. Well, I think we... Go ahead, Scott.
They might want to check the horoscopes coming up later.
Oh, yeah, that'll help. Right. Check right before you go doing any of your gambling or your betting, we'll check the horoscopes. Good segue there, Scott. All right. I have one more thing. I don't know. This is probably beyond all of our taste, but I thought this was kind of interesting because I don't know. I'm just curious how the other half live, I guess, because this says a Chicago restaurant, most expensive martini in the U.S., priced at $13,000, guy. You guys thirsty?
Fuck.
There's a caveat. Why? There's something that makes it 13,000. It's fairly obvious, Bobby Nick.
Well,
yes, I'll give you the details. At first, I thought that there can't be no liquor or anything that could be worth. What did they do? What did you do to make this worth $13,000? Special cocktail release at Chicago, Illinois restaurant is paired with a diamond necklace, Bobby Nick. So let's see. It says a fancy new cocktail served in Chicago, Illinois, will set you back thousands. Adelina, a restaurant serving Italian cuisine to Windy City patrons, has debuted the expensive martini with a twist. Regardless of whether you drink it shaken or not stirred, the martini includes an exclusive piece of diamond jewelry. The restaurant, led by Top Chef alum Su An, has collaborated with Marrow Fine, a jewelry brand located just below the restaurant, to offer guests the ultimate luxury experience. So here's the first picture of it, guys. And I'll read you what it's made of. But it's a diamond necklace in a martini. It says along with the Marrow Martini comes with a 9-carat weight diamond tennis necklace featuring 150 diamonds set in 14-karat gold. Colin Hoffer, Adelina's manager, told Fox News Digital via email that as far as the staff are aware, it is quite possibly the most expensive martini in the United States. What makes the Marrow Martini truly unique is the seamless fusion of fine jewelry and luxury dining. It's not just about the cocktail, it's about creating an elevated experience. Hoffer said the inspiration behind the drink was taken from a high-end jewelry. So it's just a high-end drink, so if you guys are thirsty... I don't think this is well out of our taste and price range, guys, right? $13,000 martini ain't happening.
That's Bob Levy round ice. territory.
Maybe, yeah, maybe he can afford that. Let's see.
I think even if I was a millionaire, I just wouldn't partake in shit like that. That just sounds stupid.
Even if you were a millionaire, a big screen TV cost $15,000 at one time. That's right, they did. That's what Terry needs alluding to back, how when all these technologies were thought of, like a lot of these venture capitalists and these people kind of jumped in and kind of made it happen so they could be in early on it and they take the risk. Yeah, and so right, at one time, a TV cost $15K. Terry, I think we were at the store the other day at Walmart or something, and we saw a 40-inch for less than $200. Less than $200.
You could probably pick it up with one hand too.
Probably. That's another thing, Scott. Right? Remember back in the day with the old cathode ray tubes when somebody would tell you, man, we got to move a TV, you'd be like, you knew it was a hump because some bitches was big, Bobby Nick, weren't they?
Oh yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
They were. Well, some of them were actually
100%.
furniture.
Yeah.
But even like the bigger, like the ones that were supposed to be portable or tabletop, they had that long tube extending on the back, and some companies just made them hella heavier than others, and so you would hold that tube against you, and it would be sticking out like almost 2 feet in front of you or something. Those big son of a bitches. Yep.
But I'll say something for that stuff. That stuff lasted a long time.
Old stuff.
Yeah, the old stuff.
You're not wrong about that. It was definitely made to last.
Now you buy a TV and you're lucky if it fucking lasts you 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong about that. Home appliances, all of that stuff, Bobby. Like it's built in now. The wear is built in it now. It comes with the waitress. It should for $13,000. That drink better blow me. Somebody better blow me for $13,000. Hey, one of my shirts is in that ad. Yeah. That's right, because a lot of times with your feed, you see what I'm looking at, buddy. So I guess I was looking at Space Chief 75, and it threw your ad in there. So look at that. You're getting extra love in there in the chat today. Well, that's stupid. That's stupid. FA. So just put a martini in a Lamborghini more expensive. There you go. There's an idea.
There you go.
He just elevated it even more.
Same
Cyke
idea.
says, it's like that show, The Most Expensivest. That was a fun. I'm gonna show you the most expensivest shit ever. Yeah, I saw some of those episodes of Most Expensivest. There's Cyke. You're not wrong about that. For $13,000, $13K, and thanks Big Balls for checking in, you can buy almost everything in the bar. That's true. Buy a round of drinks for everybody. Buy some putty. Let's see. I have a decent 27-inch flat screen for $100. LOL. There you go. Old TVs that work are worth money. And Bobby Nick and Scott, a lot of the video game heads want the old cathode ray tubes for the sharpness and the pixels, because a lot of those old systems were made for better suited for video games than these newer TVs. Yeah. So there is kind of there is a secondary market going on out there for some of these old TVs. CRT, cathode ray tube. That's what that means. That's the more you know from BF Live. I saw a black and white scanner for $5,000 in the 80s. Remember scanners? Oh my God.
Scanners, yeah.
B&W scanner. Yeah, we used to be in the CBs and the scanners and all that stuff. And my sister Kathy, who's in the chat, she's still a scanner head in that she likes to listen to the city police scanners and kind of monitor all the drama that's playing out in the city with the police and all that stuff. So yeah, scanners are a thing. People used to sit there for hours, Bobby Nick, and it would just, that red light would go across and you would wait for a signal and something would happen, right, on the scanners? That's what I remember.
You can listen in on apps now.
Yes, you can. Yes, scanner apps. I got, Doggy Congdon lets us know that I had got a 1959 Magnavox TV. That's pretty cool, man. And we still got the tubes in it now, so you can probably, do a little bit of work on it and keep it running, put some tubes in it. That's cool. Flex 316 says the same. Donkey Kongton's getting the love and the puffs from Mandy Diff. No shit, still comes on too. Wow, that's good.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's amazing, man. And that's how they made them back in those days, Bobby Nick. Mm-hmm. I have a freezer. It's a Kelvinator freezer that I got we got it from our wife's, my wife's grandmother. It's still running to this day. It's like from the 70s or something. It runs and runs and runs. Yeah. I shouldn't talk shit though. I do like the modern TVs a lot more. I always and will forever hate the high pitch frequency pitch that go off every time you turn it on. Fuck that. Yeah, mine do a little squealing too. You got squealing TVs too, where like the little circuits or something like squeal or hiss before and afterwards? Mine does that too. One of my TVs used to do that.
Yeah, I remember that. You get that little
Oh, Terry Nee is also, he's talking about an image scanner for faxing. Wow, you're going about that far for scanning. Wow.
Holy shit.
Matt saying, bones up to our friend Donkey Kongton. Whoa, we're talking about different scanners now, but I mixed it up. I had a Uniden sideband, says Flex 316. So that was one of those old scanners that people would just sit on a table and you just kind of let it play and see what kind of popped off, what was going on in the world. Matt shouting out Mandy Diff and giving it love. Mandy Diff gives the love right back to Matt. Matt says Cyke 666. Donkey says, got a 1939 Magic Chef, got a tattoo. Skulls, man. Got a 1939 Magic Chef propane cook stove oven, still works like new, says Donkey Kongton. You're keeping it alive. Cyke says my TV has a gaming engine inside. PS5, 4K games are insane. It's on an LG OLED TV. Wow, Cyke says. Matt 666 from Cyke. Donkey Kongton says a 1955 to 59 Maytag washer and wringer that still works. Damn, man, what are you living in the 50s still? What you doing over there? I can see Donkey Kongton cranking his old TV, cranking his old clothes through the wringer and all that stuff. That's cool shit, Donkey, that you're keeping some of those things kind of alive and going. While Bill used Morse code telegraph. Hell, he invented that sumbitch, Terry Nee. Well, I think with that last story that I did about that, about the $13,000 martini, that's all the regular stories I have in the news. But as we want to do, and we like to do, compliments of Cyke Labs, we're going to tag on now Miserable News History. This is where we're going to go back and we're going to use Cyke Labs content, and we're going to play a classic Bob Levy reading the miserable news off of the Miserable Men show back in the Sirius satellite days. So let me cue that up for you. This one, make sure I got the right one. This is from September 2nd of the year 2007 from Sirius satellite when the Miserable Men show was on Howard 101 all the time. We're taking time now for a miserable news history moment. Bob Levy attempts to read the miserable news from Sirius Satellite Radio Miserable Men Days right here on BF Live. Let's listen to this one, folks.
Well, before I want you to hear what a headliner really sounds like. This is our favorite part of the show.
Oh.
Well, I'd say it's up there 1 and 2 with the last 10 minutes of the show. But this part I love. This is where we give you the news. From our vantage point, it's Miserable Men, and it's the miserable news with your lead anchor, the Reverend Bob Levy.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Malaysian man pulls train with teeth. A Malaysian man nicknamed King Tooth has pulled a 7-couch train using a steel rope clenched in his mouth in the attempt to set a new world record for the heaviest weight pulled with teeth. Grunting and gasping, Rata Kriskin and Valu's neck muscles strained and his face contorted Thursday as he hauled the nearly 328-ton train over more than 9 feet along the track at the railroad station in Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
The feat was being submitted to the Guinness's World Records, said Rakish's manager, Anna Chitamakaba. What is that? The onlookers clapped and chanted, Masaseka Blaki, whatever. When Rakashaka sat down and pulled the train, holding bolt tracks from support and pushing his booted feet against the wooden rafters to propel himself backwards. Rashishwe, who partially attributes his strengths to an Indian form of meditation. The train 9 feet 2.2 inches in the first attempt. His second and third attempt resulted in the train moving 2 feet 4.7 inches and 8 feet and 1.6 inches. An exhausted Rakesh Shikirman spoke only briefly to reporters, saying that in addition to the meditation exercises, he does jaw training daily. And I have one more.
The only thing I got out of that story was it happened on a Thursday.
Yeah, like
okay, you ready?
Guy pulled a train.
Shrimp boat captain delivers baby.
Yeah, shrimp.
When the cook of a shrimp boat went into local 30-mile offshore, Captain Ed Kissel grabbed a new roll of paper towels and first aid and
Whoa.
first aid
First aid.
and did the best he could. He successfully delivered Cindy Priesel's baby boy, even though the baby's feet emerged first. I'm no doctor, but even I know that's not supposed to happen, Priesel said. I reached with my fingers as gently as I could and popped out his left shoulder and then his right, he said. But then the little guy was stuck by the head, being strangled, so I did the only thing I could. I waited for the contractions and then slid my fingers in around the top of his head and scooped him out. But the newborn wasn't breathing, so Kiesel gently administered CPR. I started giving mouth-to-mouth, 3 short puffs, and then humping and rubbing dumping and rubbing its back, he said. The baby began to take short breaths. And after 20 to 25 minutes of CPR...
What does CPR mean?
He can't even spell it.
CPR says.
What is CPR? What is CPR?
CPR.
What does it stand for?
Can't push retards.
That's
Gulp in ear. His lips turned rosy and then he started crying. I was so happy and relieved, Cindy Purcell said. It's hard to put into words. Kiesel used net twine to sterilize in boiling water to tie the umbilical cord.
Nice.
And cut the newborn free from its mother. Friends waited at the dock in Freeport, about 55 miles south of Houston, and with bottles and baby clothes. Priestels named the baby Brian Edward Mahou, after his father and the captain who delivered him. The baby wasn't due until mid-September. Kiesel said the boat would set out for Fort Myers, Florida on July 15th. Will head up to the Gulf of Mexico again on Friday. The newborn's father, Brian Mahou, will continue on the deckhand, but Pressel planned to stay with family. We set out with crew of 3, and we come back with a crew of 4. We're not going too much we're not getting too much new blood in the shrimp industry, so I guess we have to manufacture our own.
Very nice. Bob, congrats. Come on, standing ovation.
All right.
Standing ovation for lead anchor.
Bob, do you realize there's a letter between G and I? Toot, mouth. Katie Couric, look out.
Oh, I don't understand.
No, you did great.
And there you have it. Compliments of Cyke Labs. That is our moment in miserable news history. Bob Levy attempting to read the news back from those great Miserable Men days on Sirius Satellite Radio. And then we're done with the news now, so why don't we move on to some other stuff? I hope you enjoyed all of those stories and that thing at the end with the miserable news. But that was the BF Live other news, or the BF Live not so serious news. That's right. We're back. We're doing it. It's BF Live Stream Show 147. I'm here with my friends, old Bobby Nick and Scott Fitzpatrick, and forgetting to put myself back in the studio, forgetting some shit. Donkey Kongington lets us know that he had the 55 to 59 Maytag washer and wringer still works, and then Donkey lets us know that Maddie used to make hash in the washer. You should make mash in the washer. Donkey Kongington getting the bones up. Giving the bones up to Matt. Hey, Cyke, cheers from Donkey Kongington. Spawn lets us know I had a plasma TV last 7 years, shot to shit. Probably didn't help my previous expense. Old lady didn't turn it off for about 6 months. So you could have got another year or 2 out of it, maybe. Let's see. Cyke says, Donks, my noga. Donkey Kongington says, I have one of those little things you tap on to send Morse code for telegrams on my desk. Donkey, like, what year are you living in, bro? Did you know that he had all this kind of old kind of technology? I didn't know this about Donkey Kongington.
No.
Big Boss says, if Turkey goes to war whilst Bob is there, he'll likely be shooting dice and trading cigarettes with them on day one. Yeah, and he was talking about it. He said it really wasn't as bad as he thought, and more cats roaming around than dogs, and he wasn't really like throwing any kind of bad stereotypes around, but Scott, yeah, he had no Tifus in last night, bro. No Tifus. He was Gumby, damn it. Oh my goodness. He gave no fucks. Got a 51 Firestone boat engine. He's got everything from the 50s, Donkey Kong is letting us know all of his old technology, cool technology he still has. Mandy Diff says, I got some old fishing poles, Donkey, and some fishing lures. That's close as she can get to you, Mandy Diff lets you know. Brandy Wine checks in. Hey, Brandy Wine, our new friend. She says, Hoya, BF, and friends, and F you, Mandy Diff. Well, that's what best friends can get away with saying that, right? Very much so. How you doing, Brandy Wine? Thanks for joining us here with your friend Mandy Diff today. Happy Friday, girl, and welcome to the BF Live family. You've been part of it for a minute now. Mandy D getting the love from Cyke. Bob with the shrimp. Yes, the shrimp boat. Shrimp, fried shrimp, same shrimp. Donkey Kong says, I got one of those little Ertl solid aluminum pedal tractors too, like brand new with the original paint. Donkey, man, Donkey is like frozen in time. I like your dedication, man, to staying caught in time. I like old I have like old radios and like video games and stuff, but I like that kind of stuff. I got some older radios like from my in-laws and stuff, so I'm like more of a technology head for like the older stuff like that. Spacey 75 says Bob is the greatest while he's laughing. Cyke says that was full price Don Jameson chiming in during that. Space Chief got some love from Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff got the look right back. C Para says Big Boss, trying to talk like Bob. Donkey Kongton says, my graveyard is my favorite antique, though. One of the oldest things, too. All right. Donkey Kongton says, and the 100-year-old square copper 15-gallon still. What generation, what decade are you living in over there, Donkey? We have a Headless Mary on our road, Donkey. I wanted to make sure Brandy remembers it. We had a Headless Mary. All right. Headless Mary, Brandy. Donkey Kong says, the only marked headstone in my graveyard is a lady named Mary Ann with her infant daughter. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, Brandy Wine says, oh my God, Mary, I do remember that shit. We have 2 graveyards on our road, and one has a house in the yard. Holy shit. Mandy Diff says, yep, I spent the night tonight in that house, never again. Donkey says, my graveyard is right behind my slave cabin in my backyard. Brandy Wine says, me too, more than once for that reason. I will not share, Mandy. Donkey Tony says, they weren't my slaves, but it was a cabin that was used as slave quarters. Back in the day, my father and I tore it down and moved it to this property. Donkey, Mandy Diff says, wow, Donkey, many host. Wow. I got a shitload of antique fishing poles and lures, Mandy. Oh, Donkey's already got that too, Mandy, so you can't even match him with that. He's got all the old appliances, and he has fishing poles. Terry Nee checks in and says, I have a wood barrel clothes washer, but I buy and sell antiques. All right. Brandy Wine checks in with a very colorful and generous super chat and says, BF, thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you, Brandy Wine. And I don't know why it came up, but it did come up on my PayPal. I would like to acknowledge, where'd it go? Let me know so I can acknowledge it properly. It was on my, here we go. I got, come on. I had $20 super chat from Deadfool. Thank you very much from Deadfool for your generous $20 super chat. He used it with the preset options, or he used the PayPal option that's usually pinned at the top of the chat. And thank you, Brandy Wine, for your generous $2 super chat. Very colorful, and it makes me happy. Thank you, and welcome to the family. There are a couple of old fly rods and some nice old flies, too. I buy junk and sell antiques, says Donkey Kongton, as well as Terry Nee. I got a bunch of old stereo equipment, too. Sounds like you got everything, bro. Sounds like you some American Pickers shit over there. Well, that's cool. We're caught up with the chat right now, and just in time, because we do 3 hours of live original content here every day, Monday through Friday from 12 to 3-ish here on the East Coast, and we are halfway through that 3-hour time that we normally do today. Exactly. So it's an hour and a half in the show. It's our time to take a piss break, and on the other side of the piss break, I have exclusive Cyke Labs content. We'll do Soulful Horoscope Readings. We'll check in with the girls and see if one of them can make you a sandwich that you would like. A lot of fun stuff I got written down here we can get into. All kind of fun for the next for an hour and a half. But right now, we're going to take a 2.5-minute piss break that I'll see you on the other side with Cyke Labs and more fun. But right now, folks, I think I need a piss break. I'll see you in 2.5 minutes. Go to the bathroom, grab another drink, grab a friend, grab a snack, and let them know nobody has more fun than we do right here in the midday on BF Live. But right now, it's time for the piss break. And I'll see you in 2.5 minutes on BF Live.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
I did, and I liked it. How's that doing, everybody? We are back for the second half of the BF Live Stream Show 147. Shout out to the 21 people in here. I hope that you hit the like button on the way in or way out. It would certainly help me a lot. I appreciate that. We got some more fun to get into. We're not even done having fun here today. About ready to have a great weekend. I'm looking forward to hanging out on Replayables tomorrow night at 10 p.m. East on the Levyverse channel right here on YouTube. You know what we do there. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. You come super chat and spin the wheel, and we get in all kind of trouble. So come hang out with us tomorrow night. Scott will be back from the piss break soon. So we'll catch up on some chats. Let's see. We got polls. Sweet, a fishing party, because Terry Nee says, I also have a ton of antique reels and fishing poles and lures. He meant lures. He said lords. Sweet fishing party, says Mandy Diff. Fishing lords, that's right. You are the fishing lord. I think that's a new show from Terry Nee and Mandy Diff, going to come on real soon. Fucking talk to text, says Terry Nee. And then he corrects that and says, talk, yeah, right. And then he says, talk to text. He had to put this in anyway. Just a guest checks in with all the emojis having fun on a Friday. He's having fun with all the blocky frame emojis. Thank you, Justa. You're number one. It's junk when I'm buying it and antiques when I'm selling it, Donkey Kong. Yeah, brother. And if I had more probably room to hold stuff, I would probably have a lot more stuff than I already do too. But yeah, I do. I am intrigued with, I guess I have that American Picker mentality, that TV show where people just held on to everything, Bobby Nick. Are you a sentimentalist like that? Do you like holding on to old like electronics and things from back in the day, buddy? Or what is your take on that?
I didn't hold on to much. I didn't hold on to.
No.
Well, I lost a lot of shit in a move.
Yeah.
So
that happens.
Yeah.
That can happen. Relationships. Yeah, you can lose some stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. All that kind of stuff. Yeah.
But there's part of me when I see like these old radios or something, like I'm looking at an old radio I got from my mother-in-law, God rest her soul, and it's got like an 8-track player in it. So I'm intrigued by that, Bobby Nick, because they don't make those things no more, you know?
Right. Yeah.
So I'm
you need to have access to it.
Yeah, like I go see if it works. I like to tinker with it, like see if it works, if I can get it to work, and if I got a tape around, throw a tape in it and see. I'm intrigued by just trying all that out. Oh boy, Scott's back. Terry Nee also lets us know, the donkey, I have old radios and electronics also. Yeah, I'm an old electronics head. I like that kind of stuff. And if anyone thinks online, I can take pictures and post them to Discord. Oh, if you're online. All right. Got a bunch of old Griswold cast iron cookware too. Got a tattoo. Mandy Diff asks, and I would ask you to listen to Mandy Diff and hit that like button, please. Thank you. Mandy Diff. I know you like me, but it's part of what we do here. And, YouTube has to know that, everybody likes everything that everybody watches. Donkey Collington says, about 10 cast iron wood cook stoves, too. Damn, you are American Pickers. I'm convinced, man. You just got everything. Them boys should just come to your house and just buy some stuff from you. You can make some money. Share, subscribe, and shove a cornfield up your ass. Says Mandy Diff. That's awesome, Terry. I love that shit, says Donkey Collington. It helps when you have a 30 to 40 steel barn, 30 by 40 steel barn. Yeah, it helps you keep some of that stuff in there. Donkey says, my biggest is only 24 by 36, but I got a 16 by 16 cabin. Oh, now these guys are pairing like cabins, garage sizes, like they're having like a penis contest. Let's see. They're comparing their buildings. Sorry, 16 by 14, not 14. Nice, says Terry Nee. Scott says, can someone remind me I got a pizza cooking in 14 minutes?
Oh my God. Okay. I'll set my timer.
Just 14 minutes, y'all. So let's make sure we're going to see if Scott eats some burnt pizza on air or not. Yepper Scott. Mandy's got your back. She'll let you know. She'll shout out. She'll say, Scott! We keep bragging about all of our shit. Some of us are going to be talking to tax, taking the tax or talking to tax. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to give away how much we got, right? All right, so while we do it, y'all, it is that time where we go and look at some Cyke Labs content. I am super happy to be the home of showing you new Cyke Labs content.
Cyke.
That's right. Boom. BF Live loves showing Cyke Labs content. I love sharing the talents of all of our friends here in the chat family. And Cyke is certainly mega talented. Cyke and Mrs. Cyke. So let's take you back on a couple of these. I'll show you a couple older pieces, and I'll show you the latest from Cyke Labs.
What's up, man?
Tonight, man.
Okay. So you think the people from Oz are going to call you?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
You do?
Well,
Have you been here for much of this, Scott? For seeing Beetle Bob?
No, I seen when Bob out of the coffin played something.
Yeah, because
Bob Beetle or whatever.
Yeah, Cyke did one earlier with Beetle's face on Bob doing out of the coffin, but then he took it this way, and this is Beetle. This is Beetle Bob juice, Levy juice, whatever you want to call it. Bob's face, Bobby Nick, fits perfectly once again on Beetle juice.
100%.
100%.
Wow, but he's going to have a video. So now my guys might be in.
Whoa, what was that?
Well, my cousin's birthday. No, my cousin Bow Wow.
Your cousin Bow Wow?
Cousin Bow Wow.
It's going to be his birthday, so I'm gonna be with him. So your cousin's birthday, yeah.
The people from Oz are gonna call you.
Yeah, they might call me.
Why should they?
Because my cousin Bow Wow.
Okay.
You don't know?
My cousin Bow Wow.
No.
My cousin Bow Wow, Lil Bow Wow.
My cousin,
Bow Wow's your cousin.
Yeah.
All right. And what about Sean? What about Sean?
Well, Sean wife, I'll take care of that later.
Try to have sex with her?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
How many times?
Every day.
Do you?
Every time.
Yeah.
Just between me and you.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah. I'm real good at it.
Does Sean know about this?
Nah.
Okay.
It's a little secret. You can't know nothing about that.
Cool.
It's a little secret. You know what I mean?
There you go.
They haven't been.
Cyke Labs content right there. All right. That's number one. Little Bob. Beetle Bob, if you will. But now, take a little message here in between content pieces. We'll have more Cyke Labs content right after this commercial message.
A, B, D, D, E, F, D, H, I, D, D,
Crackhead Bob Levy, you're not mistaken, Scott. That's it.
A, D, E, E.
Don't do that.
Space News. T-T-E-T.
Don't do Dak. Don't do Dak. That's it. Bob said, don't do Dak. So he's doing a great job mixing all of them up there, Scott. All of them. Let's see.
Right.
We got that one in. Now it's time. We did some commercials. We did that. PSA. Scott.
10 minutes, Scott. 10 minutes left.
10 minutes ago.
Right on.
All right. Let's take a little break for the weather here on Cyke Labs. A little weather report from Bobby McDonald. You mix Bob Levy and Frankie McDonald, Canada's greatest weatherman. You get Bobby McDonald.
This is Frankie McDonald, my own TV station live. It's in Nova Scotia. Major heat wave was headed towards Portland, Oregon on Friday, September 6, 2024. Temperature is going to be really high. It's going to be well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit. That's above 37 degrees Celsius. And Portland, Oregon, surrounding areas. It's also going to affect Slam, Oregon, Uji, Oregon, and Medford, Oregon, and interior Oregon, including coastal areas of Oregon. I want everyone to wear your sunscreen, hats, and sunglasses. Do not wear dark colored clothes. Wear light colored clothes when you go for a walk. Don't walk too far during the heat wave in Portland, Oregon. Make sure have your everything ready. Drink a lot of water.
Once again, Bob Levy's face looks great on Frankie's head.
If your fancy air conditioners ready, turn on your fancy air conditioners. Keep the house cool.
Fancy air conditioners.
Beach goals for them to get cooled off for people living in Portland, Oregon, and the surrounding areas as well. Temperature is going to be really hot on Friday, September 6, 2024 for people living in Portland and the surrounding areas as well. Be extra prepared. Don't walk too far. Drink a lot of water. Limit your outdoor 10 feet for people living in Portland, Oregon, including Vancouver, Washington, surrounding areas as well. Heat wave, everybody living in Portland, Oregon. Be prepared for a massive heat wave on Friday, September 6, 2024. Take care. Stay safe. Don't get to a hot stay. Cool. Be safe.
There you go. Canada's most famous weatherman, mixed with Bob Levy. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed that one. And then let me do this one. We're gonna take a little commercial break between Bob Levy bits here for a Bob Levy commercial. Bob's getting them endorsements now. Here we go.
You want
8 minutes, Scott.
You deserve a lawyer who takes your case
Cool,
seriously. And I'm serious when I say I won't back off until you get what's rightfully yours. Hi, I'm Campbell Alexander, and
Hi, Campbell.
I'll fight for you.
Mm-hmm.
When my father passed away, there was a big dispute over the will. I was left out in the cold. I really needed the money.
Mm-hmm.
Campbell Alexander helped get me the money I deserve. And now, I'm living the life I always dreamed of.
I got to be honest with you. Over the years, I've helped thousands of clients win their cases. Not hundreds, thousands. That takes experience. Serious experience.
I was injured on the job. Can you get me a fast cash settlement?
Yes, I care.
I don't want to be deported. Can you help me to get my green card?
Help him, Bob.
See, Joe Puedo.
See.
I'm a victim of medical malpractice.
Uh-huh.
Do I have a case?
Do I have a pen? Yes, I do. I'm Campbell Alexander, and I won't stand for injustice.
He's very thorough, very efficient, and he gets the job done.
Every human being on God's green earth has rights. You have rights. Serious rights. When the law puts up a fight, I fight for you.
Gracias, Campbell Alexander.
You things are looking down. Look me up. I'll go to great heights to get what you deserve. I'm Campbell Alexander, and I'll fight for you. Seriously.
Seriously, he will. He will fight for you.
Seriously.
Thank you, Cyke Labs, for that one. So that was a commercial from Cyke Labs. All right, why don't we finish off this last Cyke Labs feature here on BF Live? I love being the exclusive home for now for Cyke Labs content. So why don't we finish off like this? We need a song in our hearts, right? So let's take you back once again to the Miserable Men days, because Cyke has been telling us that he has many, or basically every Mike Morse parody song from back in these days, guys. So let's share one here today to finish up our Cyke Labs feature on BF Live today. This is Mike Morse Live, an old Artie song on the Miserable Men show from July 1st in 2007. And Cyke has content, he told us yesterday, from 2007 up to 2011. So we're just beginning on all this stuff, y'all. So let's enjoy this one. This is Mike Morse first parody song from the Miserable Men days, Old Artie song, on BF Live to finish off Cyke Labs.
Give him the other Artie one, the oldie but goodie.
The oldie but goodie. All right, this is the evil one. All right, here we go.
This is so much fun just busting each other's balls all night. This is what we do on the weekends, eh?
Bob trying to create a soundbite.
I know. This is almost as good. This reminds me of.
What does that remind you of?
I know.
Bob just petering out.
I know. No, but the fucking
This is
sound
really
bite.
good.
Bob, if you're done, Mike, well, let's let Mike be funny.
Okay, here we go. All right, here's the one. This was the request from the boys here. So
It's like the Super Bowl.
Dana dumped you.
Oh, when Dana.
And now she's on the town dating while you're masturbating at home all alone. What took her so long to break up with that chubby loser? He's a gambler and boozer and stuffs his face with calzones. You got time?
Thank you, Cyke Labs, for that great, once again, another great moment from Miserable in history. This time, a Mike Moore song, and that's how we finish off our Cyke Labs content feature on BF Live today. Y'all, are you having fun? Are you not entertained in the midday? We're doing the best we can to hold it down for you in the midday and hang out with you. Oh, trust you're having fun. Let's get in here. I think it turned into like a little tradio kind of show going on in my chat because Donkey Kongton says, hey, Terry, like Pioneer Laserdisc DVD CD karaoke units, I got 3 of them like new. They're like doing tradio here. And then Chris Abels checks in and says, Bob Levy has like 10 million clients. What's up, Chris? I see you sneaking back in here, buddy. How you doing there? It's one and only.
Chris fucking Abel?
He snuck in here during that. Scott, is your pizza done, buddy? How far are we on the pizza count, guys? Pizza timer.
Less than 3 minutes left.
Oh, boy. The excitement's building. Less than 3 minutes, and Scott's going to have to go get his pizza before it burns. Chris Abel says, I fight for your right to party. This is old, but it was 6 minutes, a couple minutes ago. Chris, what? Scott says it.
Chris fucking Abel?
He noticed I'm coming in here. Mandy Diffus says also.
Chris fucking Abel?
You can't sneak in on us. Scott, my brother from the one and only.
Chris fucking Abel?
Donkey Kongton checks in and says, got a variable speed dubbing tape deck, got a tattoo, and a brand new forehead VCR if you're in the market. I still lucky enough to have a couple of my VCRs working, guys. I still have the one working that actually plays it will burn shit from a VCR to DVD combo. I got a burner, Bobby, so I don't use it much. But I bought one of those back in the day because I knew that was going to be a thing. Get shit
I'm probably going to regret it. I'm probably going to regret it. But I kind of threw all my VCR tapes away. And
did you?
Let them go, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are some things that I regrettably maybe let go that in hindsight I shouldn't have. Not too many of them, but a couple things. And as I got older, Scott, I just, because, you see how technology's changing. I'm kind of liking the old technology in hindsight, It's fun to put a tape in every now and then and mess around with it. I've always been like an electronics head like that anyway, so it works for me. Abel's just getting the shout out love from Space Chief 75. Mandy Diff, pool on the way to you, says Chris Abels. Pool. Holy shit, Chris, what are you saying now? Oh, that's right, because she put that in her, we're talking about Brandywine, and some of us are talking about trying to get Mandy Diff to show up on Replayables, and she hasn't shown her face really on any shows yet, so she's like negotiating conditions on Twitter X, and she put out a thing about that underwater bong tube where people went underwater and like did a big hit, got a big hit blown into it, so she's got high needs for the show. 5 minutes, 36 seconds, Scott said Mandy Diff a while ago. Space Chief 75 is getting the love from Abels. Donkey Kong from Chris Abels. I miss this shit. You miss this shit? Well, there you go. Me too, Space Chief. They seemed like they were having more fun in those days. You can hear the joy. That's a great point, guys. That's a great That's a great point. You're not wrong. I think they're obviously younger, so we're a little more.
30 seconds, Scott.
Oh, shit. We're a little more naive and innocent maybe when we're younger and all, and in hindsight. But I do agree that the Miserable Men stuff, and I know Bobby Nick's a big fan too, we really love the Miserable Men show. The fun, the craziness, the energy of that show, right, Bobby Nick?
Yeah.
We've always talked about how much we like Miserable Men. Chris Abel checks in and says, BF, Scott Fitzpatrick was trying to call prisoners last night. No, that isn't what I heard. Now, that's funny, Chris.
Time's up.
But Chris,
be done.
I must say, my friend, I woke up, I fall asleep sitting on the couch preparing the show. And look, I like, I get high. I'll fall asleep if I go sit still too long. So I just woke up last night, Bobby Nick, when Chris and Liz were arguing about whether Chris should be calling. He was actually on the phone with like some kind of prison last night.
What?
Yes. And that's why he's saying BF Scott Fitzpatrick was trying to call prisoners last night. Because he's one to tend to do like to twist it on people. You probably want to blame Liz too.
I'm going to jail.
You might go to jail. And hey, Bobby, I just woke up when they were doing this last night on Killing with the Abels, and I heard Liz saying, "No, you're going to get us in trouble." And Chris is like, "You can't get in trouble for calling a prisoner in jail." It was a mess, dude. Yes, it was crazy.
Scott, you got your pizza?
Oh shit! Yeah, restart the counter. I forgot the Tony oven on it. Just sit in there.
Holy shit!
Christ.
You made us count 15 minutes for no reason. Uh oh.
Well, it was 20, right? It was 20.
20 minutes.
Or what was
15. Give me 15.
Too late now, Mandy Diff. It shit wasn't even on. You're telling him 2 minutes ago to get up. Am I right, Cyke? Angry Iguana is here.
15? You want 14, 15? What do you want? Got.
Give me 14.
Oh, it's going for 14 now. Since it thawed a little bit. It cooked at room temperature a little bit. Angry Iguana is here and says, did you wet the bed last night? Do you got those rubber sheets? Uh-oh. Shouting out to Abels, I think. Cyke says, I'm glad I saved everything and can now go through the history of Miserable Men from start to finish. Thanks, buddy. I mean, hopefully the guys are good with it because we're honoring them and they're not really doing too much with it, but it's nice because you can see people want to see this stuff. Chris Abel says, Angry Iguana is laughing. Stay dry. Stay dry, my friend. Mandy was still counting down the not cooking thing. Welcome to Tradio. Thank you for your call. Welcome. Caller, you're on the line. Yeah, I have like a 1959 Magnavox TV. I like to sell. Well, how much is the number on that thing? What's up there? Pizza time, says Mandy Diff. Oh, Matt says, whoa, breaking news. Perry found the pint of ice cream that Tony hid on the season finale. Let's just say Perry isn't too happy about it. Oh, boy. Thank you for that update. Still hidden food. I know that son of a bitch was going to hide something. What do you think about that, Perry? You want to talk about that?
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't bring it up. Matt did. Cyke says, did I miss what you said, Abels? LOL. Bezos getting the last from Chris Abels. No Cyke. Scott, gotta go get that fucking pizza now. We're off on that. Haha, Abels from Cyke. Oh, wait a minute. Chris, cigarettes up from our friend Matt. 45 seconds, Scott. We still got the countdown going on. It's on Patreon. Matt, the phone call. The pizza's done. Haha, just saw it, Matt. Going to listen in a minute. Chris Abels getting the laughs, giving the laughs. Haha, Chris, I'll take that pool. Spacey 75 says, Abels, did the prison have any of those Miami chairs or whatever those were? Yeah, Space Chief. I woke up when all in the middle of that where I heard somebody like click the phone off on him. And I'm like, what is Chris? Is Chris calling a prison? Like, what is going on this show? And then when I heard Liz giving him the business about it, I figured out that I was right. Cyke says, we really do need to watch some Behind the Wall BF. Yes. It's hard cutting up the Patreon stuff because 90% of it's funny as fuck and should make the cut, in my opinion. Rewatch Miserable Men 1 on Patreon last night. Cyke, let's get together and figure that out. With the weekend coming up and I could take the foot off the gas a little bit on preparing the show every day. It'll maybe give me some time to think. And maybe between you and I, we'll come up with a time where we can get together privately, invite some friends, and maybe watch one of those. Brent on mushrooms, LOL, is one of the features he's laughing at. Need the weed too, Chris. He needs the weed and the pool. Haha, good call, Space Chief from Cyke. Chris Abel says, Scotty was high and baked the pizza for 400 minutes at 20 degrees. Not 20 minutes at 400 degrees. That's a good one, Chris. He mixed it back. Plain weed. Space Chief is giving the laughs to Cyke. Word, Mandy Diff. 13 minutes left now, Scott. Oh, she's starting to counter all over again. You're not reading fast enough, BF Live. I'm trying, Mandy Diff. Perry, Bones Up Perry from Chris Abel. 12 minutes left, Scott. Cyke says the Miserable Men Patreon is under review for security risk, so a lot of the episodes are gone now. 11 minutes left on the counter, Mandy Diff. 10 minutes left on the counter, Mandy Diff. Chris Abel says, I was just trying to reach the serial killer, but I guess he was in bed and the guard was rude and wouldn't put him on the phone. Yeah, they kind of do that after lights out, Chris. They're not much on like going and tapping on cell doors and saying, Chris Abels wants you to jump on his show, buddy. 8 minutes left, Scott, from Mandy Diff. The Widow Killer says, I just checked the PCO Instagram and Perry texted Tom B celebrating because he said a video saying McDonald's is shutting down every restaurant. He's like, yes, I finally killed them son of a bitches. I put them out of business. Wow. Perry's a little too happy about that, huh? 6 minutes by the time of this message at 9:53. Damn it. I found these beads in my son Rusty's top drawer hidden. I think they might be valuable. They got a little bit of brown stuff on them. There's some special beads or something. Give me pesos. Remember in the old Tradio days when they would call him with all the different items. That was funny, Scott, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's some of my favorite prank calling was the.
You guys got nothing better to do but bug me all day. Go ahead and hi, welcome to Tradio. Welcome to Tradio. It was funny. There'd be two people on or every call, Scott, right? Him and Sal would be in the studio and they would have all the lines backed up. So every next call was either Sal or Richard.
Yep.
Because they were the only two people calling into the show. I found these teeth that my dad brought home from World War II. The Jew teeth. Yeah, they would say they were selling Jew teeth. Remember? All kind of stuff. They would say they were selling. If you want to talk prisoners, you can write letters to people who have been convicted of nonviolent drug crimes. Contact the Last Prisoner Project. Just sending a lonely man a letter helps, says our friend Donkey Kongington. I don't know if I advocate that, but
I'm going to jail.
Maybe. There you go. If you want to do them. Random acts of kindness saves lives. Our friend Donkey Kongington is advocating to write a person. Oh, okay. Thank you, Cyke. I will do that. Thank you. Because I don't always see the notifications going off while I'm doing all these bells and whistles. But I'm going to check right now and see what you sent me. Because I bet it is good, my friend. I see Discord. I see dead people. Whoa. Okay. Thank you. Cool. Well, once again, Cyke is he's bringing me live content now. So let's go into this now. How about, I guess since we're talking Perry and you've put this in here, I guess we'll do a little kind of spontaneous Perry talk. Sold Bezos from Chris Abels about the ice cream. Haha, you won this time, BF. Mandy Diff. 8 minutes left, Scott, from Mandy Diff. Hell yeah, Donkey Kongington from Abels. Wow, Donkey. And Baritone checks in and says hello. Hey. How you doing, Baritone? How you doing? I'm happy to see you. Welcome to BF Live.
Oh, I came back to Scott shitting himself.
Whoa.
little baritone.
Man, bear your acetone. How you doing, Barry? How can you do that? Just when we have a new friend in here, Scott, showing what we do here on BF Live. You never know. Scott might bust off on a spontaneous fart where he puts his ass up to the mic. You never know, Baritone. But we hang out here every day, Monday through Friday, and have fun in the midday. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the family. 7 minutes, Scott, from our friend Mandy Diff. She's keeping you on track.
Right on.
Cyke the man from Chris Abels. Donkey Kongington says you can donate money to put on their books if you like, or you can donate money to their legal fund, but it's a worthwhile cause. I wouldn't be fucking with them if it wasn't, says Donkey. So he's quite serious about that. So if you want to help people out, if you want to go a different way with treating incarcerated people, it says you can send the Last Prisoner Project, sending a letter for people that are nonviolent drug offenders, basically, is what he's saying. The LPP. Yes, go ahead, buddy.
Do you get to pick your prisoner of choice? Or?
Oh, yeah, can you swipe right? Can you do that? Something like that?
Yeah.
Well, and then we were saying, like, on the Shuley show or something, they were showing, like, the prisoners, the girls that are about to be released and saying, hi, I'm so-and-so, and I'm about to be released and looking for love before they get released. The LPP just freed a man who had pulled 32 years for a nonviolent marijuana conviction. And yeah, I imagine still some of those drug people are probably still caught up in the system because their crimes were so long ago. So that's very good, Donkey. You're a cool dude, bro. I appreciate you kind of exposing kind of your realness here on here, talking about all of your kind of old funky antique stuff that you like, man, and letting us know about that and about your kind of your causes, man. We appreciate that, buddy. And yeah, you helped me think a different way about that stuff. That's fucked up, DK, 32 years. Wow, Donkey. Baritone checks in and says hello. Hello, Baritone. I'm Bobby Bass. Welcome to the show, Baritone. Let's see. 7 minutes, Scott. Chris Abel says, Cyke's the man. Donkey Kongton says, you can donate to, we did that. Put books if you like, donate money, legal fund. I jumped back to get the old, we got 6 message. Mandy Diff is an expert because she worked 30 years at Domino's. So if we're going by anybody's timer, we're going to go by Mandy Diff's, okay? We're going to do that. Donkey says, Chris Abels, there have been times where I'd get caught. I would have pulled 30 years too for nonviolence. So I can see why you feel for them. 5 minutes, Scott says, Mandy Diff on the pizza timer. You don't have to provide them with return address or anything. If you don't want, they just want to hear from somebody, anybody. They are people who are convicted of nonviolent marijuana crimes. Donkey lets us know, cause that's close to his heart. It's Crazy DK, 4 minutes, Scott. I'm timing it by your ass too, BF Live. Hey. I'll jump in and send them some letters, says Chris. Yeah, since you want to reach out to convicts so much, Donkey's giving you a meaningful way to do it. Let's see. I have a box of ears my father brought back from Vietnam. I was wondering if anyone needs an ear transplant. That's right. Hello, caller. What do you have? I got a box of ears that my dad brought back from Vietnam. Okay. So now since Cyke Labs is kicking me more content like live during the show, it's only right that we do a little spontaneous Harry Talk. That's right. It's 4 minutes after the 2 o'clock hour where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. We're 4 minutes into hour number 3. We're going to do spontaneous.
3.5 minutes remaining until Scott can grab his pizza.
Yeah, Scott. This damn pizza so we can stop talking about it and get on with life. But we're about to get into a spontaneous kind of Perry talk here on BF Live for all of our Perry Caravello fans. So shout out to, thank you, Cyke Labs, for kicking it to us. So we're going to do some Perry talk here today on BF Live. Like I said, we're 4 minutes into hour number 3. We do 3 hours a day here on BF Live, having fun. 3 hours of fun every damn day. So thank you, Cyke Labs. Let me make sure, because I'm going to share this from Discord, so let me know if you hear this. But this is a voicemail from Perry, the ice cream meltdown he's sharing with us. Let's do a little spontaneous Perry Talk audio segment here on BF Live today. Let's see if you're getting this. Did you get that beep?
Oh, the fucking...
You hear that, Bobby Nick?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear it?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start it over then. I'm going to make sure the audio is coming through. It don't always come through.
The fucking ice cream's at the foot of my bed. He's never, ever, 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 ever allowed in my home again. God damn it. I said no more fucking going into my fridge. What does he do? He keeps going into my fridge. Now I hide my ice cream. Where was it? At the foot of my bed, buried underneath my sheets. Now I know why I couldn't find my sheets.
So for those that don't really are keeping up in this or anything, Tony Hawk, the real Tony Hawk, was over there for a cooking stream last week. And what they tend to do is that some food gets away from Perry when they're kind of doing that. And so in the past, they've hidden pizzas all over the place. For like the New Year's stream, they hid pizza all over the place. So now apparently Tony hid some ice cream under his bed, at the edge of his bed. So I'm going to start it over. It's like 3 minutes and we'll listen to the whole thing and see how Perry and Tom and everybody reacts to Perry discovering just a ice cream container under his bed. In his bed.
Oh! The fucking ice cream's at the foot of my bed. He's never, ever, 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 ever allowed in my home again. God damn it. I said no more fucking going into my fridge. What does he do? He keeps going into my fridge. Now I hide my ice cream. Where was it?
at the foot of my bed, buried underneath my sheets. Now I know why I couldn't find my sheets. Yeah, I was buried underneath my sheets. He grabbed my sheet and fucking pulled it all the way to the end of the bed over by my CD DVD cabinet and buried a tub of ice cream there. Melted everywhere. Everywhere! Never the fuck again is he allowed in my home again! God damn it, I keep saying he's not allowed here! Oh, but you keep that bring him here! Fuck you! He's never allowed here again! His name is Wilson Cable. He tried to be Tony Hawk, but his name is Wilson Cable. He sucks! I don't want him in my home again! Do you understand me? Wonder why I had no motherfucking ice cream in my goddamn freezer. This fucking punk comes in my house.
I thought he ate it.
Ice shit. And my ice cream, that piece of garbage. God damn it. I'm done with him. Done. Piece of fucking shit. I even thanked Juliet for the Trader Joe pizzas yesterday. She didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. I got the feeling it was that fucking punk bitch bastard Tony Hawk. He probably sold them out of her apartment and brought them into my apartment. The motherfucking thief. The dirty motherfucking thief. Like she does not eat healthy as well. She's a healthy eater too. She's not into eating this crappy Totino pizza garbage. I said to her, I go, you know that punk Tony Hawk has got a wife and kids, right? And she looks at me and she goes, why don't you mind your own business about my friends and leave me the fuck alone? Yeah, fuck you too, bitch. Fuck the both of them because they're both a couple of weird asses. I'm tired of this negative bullshit. I'm tired of these negative, degrading assholes that are out to fucking ruin my life and destroy me. My apartment is my apartment. It's my home. It's nobody else's home. He thinks he can walk into my home and walk into my refrigerator like it's his home. Fuck him. Never the fuck again. He's never allowed in my home again. And he's never allowed in my refrigerator again. If I ever allow him in my home again, he walks over to the fucking office area, sits on my goddamn lounge chair, footstool, and that's that. If he goes into the goddamn kitchen again, I'm going to split his
He says
fucking
never,
head
and then
open.
he says if.
This time successfully. And the bitch boy steals Juliet's fucking pizzas too. The piece of garbage. Leave my fucking refrigerator freezer alone. Leave her refrigerator freezer alone. You effing hoodlum. Now I gotta wash my fucking sheets because they're all full of ice cream and shit. Never the fuck again. I'm done. Good fucking day.
So it never ends for Tom B. Being a Perry handler is obviously a 24/7 job. Thank you, Cyke Labs. Me and Scott are checking in from out in the hall from 102 right now, and I got spontaneous kind of Perry talk today. Compliments of Cyke Labs sharing the ice cream audio. Now, if there's Tony was over there, we knew he was going to get into something and do something. Tony hit some ice cream, and Perry found it. That's some exclusive audio. Compliments of Cyke Labs on this Perry talk. Cool. Also, that's what I like. See, I know. That's Perry Caravel Live. That's chat family right there. Bones up and 666 to all you guys. And thank you. We just start talking about something and you guys love it so much. And Cyke Labs kicked it to me and we played it and had fun with it. That was great hearing that. And
hey, Scott, how's your pizza? Is it a little doughy?
Yeah, because we got.
It looks like it's probably okay, but it's still sitting in there. It's still it's cooling off.
Is it delivery?
I'll let you take a look.
Or is it the fucked up?
It's a Red Baron frozen pizza.
Oh, Red Baron. Well, Chris Abel said that he was probably eating Ben and Perry's. Ben and Perry ice cream we got.
Prop master up here.
Prop master's up there.
No, Bobby Nick being the prop master right now.
Is he? What's he got? Because he's got Ben and Perry. Yep, you're being outdone, Scott. Well, I mean, but Bobby Nick pretty much has one for show. At least he had one the other day on my show. But yes, Bobby Nick is eating that Ben and Perry's ice cream. That would be a good idea for ice cream flavor, wouldn't it, Perry?
Shut the fuck up.
It would be a good idea. You know it, Ben and Perry. That would be a good partnership. The Widow Killer says, Bob should just get some cantaloupe ice cream in Turkey for Perry. What do you think about what Widow Killer said?
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Widow Killer did. Care Bear says, yes, you see how there was no one there last night, Matt. Oh, Care Bear checked in. What's up, Wendy? I saw you something about your show last night. What I showed up the other night for you, Wendy. I'm sorry I can't be there every night, but that's Bobby Nick's fault. No, mostly thing.
Yeah, that's my fault.
It's Bobby Nick's fault you didn't have nobody there. What's up? Cheers, Deadpool from Donkey Kongington. Look, she's coming to put the guilt trip on everybody. Oh, wait a minute, Bobby went off screen. He's like, you ain't gonna guilt me on screen. I was by myself, all by herself. You know what? Let's see. You know what would make you feel better? Maybe some avocados, Wendy. That would make you feel better.
Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat some apple cobbler. Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat me some avocados. Yeah, it's me, Bobby. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I am Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. Then after I eat my avocados, I love to take shits. Yeah, I'm Bobby Nick. I'm sitting on the toilet after eating avocado. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to fuck women. I love to eat women up the attic with avocados.
Yeah, the avocados. There, you got to make you feel better. The Widow Killer says, wait a minute, did he say he keeps his ice cream in the fridge? I didn't catch that particular part of it, but I don't know if we have time to go back and rewind it. Good afternoon to the Dead Fool from Chris Abels. Dead Fool's getting the love and the pizza from Mandy Diff. I was there, Wendy, says Matt, who was on the show last night. You were in the chat last night. I didn't get to stop in last night, Matt, but I was there the other night. Hey, Abels, give him the love right back from Dead Fool. You're welcome, Scott. And I can hear the sarcasm. You ever see a chat with sarcasm, Scott? There's one right there. You're welcome, Scott. You're welcome. Right there. Scott! You was there, Care Bear says to Matt. Mandy's getting the love from Deadpool right back. No was. Matt, bones up to Matt from Deadpool. Deadpool's getting the love from our friend Cyke. Deadpool is getting the bones up from our friend Cyke. Chase Spacey75 says, Tony Hawk sets Perry off like nobody else. Almost always straight to violence. And I always tell him, Perry, violence is never the answer. But you're right, Space Chief. He is extra handsy with Tony Hawk for whatever reason. He thinks he can push him around, or he likes touching him and pushing him around. A lot more physical than with a lot of the other guys. I've noticed that as well. Violence is not the answer. And I like when he gets pissed and he just wants to blow the bait. He goes, his name, Scott, He goes, no, his name is Will Kabig, and he wants to tell him up. Scott gave one up. There you go. That's what kind of happens here on BF Live. But he does, Space Chief, he does set him off. Psycho's getting the dance and love from the Dead Fool. Care Bear says, my show has to be good back then. Now my show, our shit. I'm by myself. No show now. We love you, Wendy. Wendy, I was in the chat talking with you, and Matt gets the acknowledgement. Wendy's getting some love right back from Deadpool. Chris Abel says, to be fair, it's half Jim's apartment. It is half Jim's apartment, Perry.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, Chris brought it up. I didn't really say it. Chief is getting the love from Deadpool. Deadpool's getting the love right from Spacey 75. Care Bear says, you people no talk myself on the show. Think I'm crazy. When do people talk in the chat? Oh, when you talk to people in the chat? Oh, they think you're crazy because you're just talking out loud to the chat, Wendy. Well, I'm sorry that we can't be there for you every night, sweetie, but we'll see what we can work out for you. And that's really mostly Bobby Nick's fault. That's why he went off screen. Very, I keep laughing back there. Very emojis from Matt. I would go nuts. Is he like that in real life, Perry? Yes, from what I can tell and from what Bob has told us, that is not an act, Mandy Diff. That, like, when they showed them sitting around when they visited Pottstown and they rented like an Airbnb and they were kind of messing with each other. Oh yeah, he was raging like that when they were just sitting around their Airbnb and they were trying to get a hold of his fanny pack and all that. That is Perry. That's not an act. And I don't know if you ever went back to watch Windy City Heat yet, Mandy, but anybody that wants to kind of know a little bit more about Perry, I would recommend go back and watch that Windy City Heat. It's free on YouTube. And it's fun just to sit there and let it play, kind of watch the whole farce played out. And you'll see kind of that Perry didn't evolve into the guy he is. Perry's kind of always been this guy. So go back and watch Windy City Heat. Perry from Mandy Diff, throwing out the emojis, having fun because she's a member. How often does Perry change his sheets? I guess once every pint or so that Tony throws in there. That's probably one of the good things that Tom probably likes out of this, is that Perry is forced to clean things maybe that he probably wouldn't normally touch. Deadpool says, suddenly I want pizza. Well, you know, that happens a lot here on BF Live, Deadpool. There's always some kind of food element. He's eating Ben & Jerry's or something. Let me go back into my regular studio now that we're kind of done with Perry talk. I should have slid back. Maybe I'll go in this room. Slid back in my neon room. Why not? Some magic. Let's see. Dream Man checks in right just in time. He was feeling the Perry. So I'm feeling the Perry. Bones up, my friend. How you doing, Dream Man, on this Friday? Mandy Diff simply says flavor. Matt, that's a lot of words there. Dream Man is getting the bones up from Chris Abels. Let's see. Chris Abels Hoya from Dream Man. Hoya right back from Chris Abels. Wendy, a lot of people do shows by themselves. Yeah, like this guy yesterday, I did it. Mandy Diff says that was actually me not being bless your heart, Scott. Right, exactly. Bless your heart, Scott. Must protect all pizzas. She didn't care. She was worried about that pizza getting burned. Strawberries and cream, best served in bed.
Shut the fuck up.
You ate it in bed. I see a lot of people have better stream than me. Come on, Matt. I mean, don't be feeling sorry for yourself. We're not having a pity party for you today, Wendy. We love you, girl. Wow, BF Live. I guess I will be back fighting. Bring back fighting on my channel. Well, that did do good for you, Wendy, I guess. Matt's getting love from Care Bear. After Perry's car accident, he's been a gay man.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say it. Dream Man called you a gay man. Well, it's funny that you say that. Why don't we hear, I got a little song to the one and only Bob Levy. Where else would you hear that but right here? Compliments of Cyke Labs. Cyke says there's at least 5 phone calls a week on a Patreon, just like that, but usually longer, 30 minutes to an hour. Tom B is a saint. And that's what you see about that, Cyke, is that that's a 24/7 job. Those guys are like really friends and kind of co-workers and all, and they have to deal with each other all the time. Let's see. Don't be bringing back Fight Night, Wendy. No. Don't be doing it, Wendy. Damn it. You just go on and be you, Wendy. The Mandy Diff says, I'll be okay, Wendy. Tell Corn Diff to start showing up more. Dream Man simply says, woo! That's right. Space Chief always says it, and I always agree, that Bob Levy is an American hero. Mandy Diff says, call into the show on Corn. I missed last night's Corn show because my mom has caught Cardiff. Cardiff again. Wait a minute. But this time she's not on her way out. That's cool, Mandy Diff. I'm glad that she had at least the strength to hopefully deal with it. And you saying C Diff reminds me of something that I saw today. I didn't get a chance to put the link in my chat yet today, but I'm going to shout out our friend Cardiff Electric again. He's always been a good bro to me. I saw him go live on Rumble this morning saying that he made a little bit of a mistake in getting people to follow him over on Rumble, and that he directed people to his personal profile rather than a channel. So I'm going to ask anybody, if you're Cardiff fans, and spread the word that you got to go resub up on Cardiff Electric on another channel, on his actual channel. I think he had over 1,000 people kind of like his profile, but it wasn't really where he needed you to go to get all your notifications. So if you want to see Cardiff, and if you're not getting your notifications on Rumble, this might be why. So go over to Rumble and look for Cardiff Electric on his channel, a new channel. It says Cardiff Electric, but it's the actual channel. We got that one. Dream Man was dancing. He was loving it. Matt says simply RIP to our Toby Keith. Yes, rest in peace. Rest in peace, 666. Pears the Game Man now says the one and only
Chris fucking Abel?
There's the Stream Element spot running in the lounge. The hospice nurses and doctors are shocked shitless. No joke. The nurse looked at me with tears in her eyes on the way back to the car and told me she was gone, Mandy. We can't believe it. That's amazing, Mandy. That's amazing, girl, because a lot of times, hospice and those stories don't always go together. So the fact that you had a good one, you are blessed. Oh, that's great, Mandy. That is great. Where you're freaking out nurses, that is some great shit. Oh, no, Mandy, sorry. But it's good news, Chris, because, yes, she does have the COVID, but mom has stepped it up. She's kicking some ass. She is defying doctors and everything. C. Diff, again, LOL. She's taking the same antibiotics, but stronger. She just ate steak. Well, there you go. She's on her way back. They expect her to make it, Abels. Thank God, wholeheartedly. I prayed for a Lazarus miracle, and it worked literally. What a great turnaround, Mandy. You had such a dire story, and to see you turn around with positivity, girl, and I like to think that the chat family helped you with that. Your family, as you said, we're not chat family, we're actual family right here on BF Live. Well, boy, we're having fun. We're all over the place. You guys are taking me in all different directions today. We ended up doing a spontaneous Perry talk, but it is 23 minutes into hour number 3. We're going to go to the top of the hour here where I'm at, to 3 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States. Thank God. Gases checks in. My favorite Apins goes, apologies. Baritone ambushed me, and I got him back. We were wondering, we welcome Baritone, but Gaseous is our favorite ape friend right over here. He's our favorite bear right here. And now Iso's coming in saying, I'm being stalked. Oh, shit. And then Chris Abel's coming in laughing. Oh, shit. Well, hi, Iso. Hi, Gaseous. You guys are just in time where I'm going to go get in my horoscope studio. I'm going to go rub my crystal balls, and I'm going to read your horoscope. So put your astrological signs in the chat, and I will read them soulfully as we go to do BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings to see...
You have crystal balls, BF?
Yes, I do. Thanks for coming back in time from eating your Ben and Perry's, from picking up on that keynote right there. Because, yes, I do have crystal balls. And, well, I'm not going to show them to you, but I'm going to go wherever the crystal balls are, and I'm going to run my little thing. I'm going to play my porn/horoscope music. Everybody's going to throw their signs in, and I'm going to read them soulfully for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. That's right. Ooh, look at Brian, showed up just in time. Brian's always like a little too excited for this horoscope segment there, Scott, right?
Yeah.
He just happens to...
Yeah, he sneaks in here and I never hear him.
Mm-hmm. He kind of shows up, but then you don't hear him, but you kind of feel his presence here. Well, okay, we're going to get to that.
And presence.
It's presence, yeah. I got a present for you. Can you feel it? All right. So I'm going to play my soulful porn/horoscope music. I'm
Scott,
over here.
Can you bounce up and down a little bit for me?
Whoa.
No.
He's like, no. Let's see. All right. Let me polish my crystal balls here. And I will start reading. Start with the first sign that I see in the chat. We're going to go up. Let's see. Whoa, wait a minute. Iso's laughing. Chris and Abel and Iso are laughing. Chris Abel says, Iso, is it a predator? Get to the chopper. Abel's, I'm so happy about mom. Tiffany Washington says, just came back. What about you, Tam? Where have you been?
I never lie.
See, you ain't like Tam Mom. She never left. Leo, says ESO. So since ESO is the first one, you get first dibs on the Soulful Horoscope Readings, ESO. Let's see what the horoscope has in store for your ass, quite literally, on BF Live today. All right, ESO. Today is a 9, Leo. We have some lovely Leos in here as well. We have the pervy Leo, but we also have, what are our lovely? We have the Tiff Washington. Space Nerd is a lovely Leo. The lovely DJ Electra. We got many lovely Leos in the chat. And now ESO. You can be called lovely real soon. Today is a 9, Leo. Put a cork in your ass so you don't get violated. What? Oh, no. Okay, let's see. It says, keep improving your physical performance. Don't try to force an outcome. Avoid risky moves when they're fucking you. Keep them still. Rest and good food are as important as practice. I'm not sure what that means, but I hope you get something out of it. It gets me. We must be working out in gym with the guys now. So keep improving, keep lifting weights with the fellow inmates. Don't try to force an outcome, meaning don't push the penis out of your ass. Avoid risky moves like moving back and forth when they're banging you. And rest and good food are important as practice. Let's get on to the next one. We got Mandy Diff. She's happy. Stachunkster checks in. Hey, Stachunkster. You did. Shame on you, Stachunkster. We did a spontaneous Perry bit. I missed Perry talk, and I was late and Perry. Certainly late and very Perry you were. I hope you didn't catch it. You can see it. I'll probably go back and see it. But Cyke Labs was cool enough to kick me the audio that Perry discovered the pint of ice cream that Tony Hawk left under his bed covers and lost his shit. The ice cream stream. The ice stream, if you will. Very happy, says Mandy Diff again. Amen, Mandy from Chris Abels. Gaseous checks in. He wants Capricorn. Are you Capricorn? Hey, baby. Does that make you horny, baby? Well, I know our friend Deadfool, and we got some other Capricornies in here. So let's read this for my favorite ape friend, Gaseous, and all our other Capricorn friends. BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, Capricorn, today is a 9. I'm rubbing my crystal balls. Feels good. Wear something that makes you feel powerful and strong, Gaseous. Yeah, wear something. Like a thong, maybe. Let's see. Indulge in personal passions, Gaseous and Capricorns. Develop a creative idea. If in doubt, practice your part, damn it. All right, so I hope that does something for you. You got to wear something to make you feel powerful. And wear a power shoe today or a power thong. Whatever makes you feel powerful and strong. Indulge in your personal passions. Develop a creative idea. And if in doubt, practice yourself. Pisces, please, our friend Matt says, checking in. It would be niceys if I read Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Today is an 8 for Matt and all of our Pisces friends here on Soulful Horoscope Readings today. Communication and collaboration flowers, Matt and Pisces. Go for team building over productivity. Build over team. Concentrate on others, not just yourself. Have fun with friends. That goes along with that. Walk and talk. Exercise recharges you, and share something delicious together, like pizza or maybe some Ben & Jerry's ice cream. Or maybe Perry could offer you a scoop of ice cream.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, that's right. You don't have any ice cream left because it melted in the bed. There you go, Matt. There's your Pisces today. And for all of our Pisces friends, bones up and have a great weekend, Matt. Mandy Diff checks in and says, Aries, of course, you got the Aries with the Libra. Well, since we got the Aries in there, and Aries, no reason I couldn't read that initially, I will get the Libra one for you, Mandy Diff. I'll count on you to remember the Aries one. But let's go with Libra. Today is an 8, Mandy Diff. Is it 8? Is it feeling good? Home and family demand your attention. Well, that's every day for you, isn't it, Mandy Diff? Make structural repairs and clean your damn messes. Uh-oh. Make structural repairs. Clean messes. Sound like you got some catching up to do. Reduce the clutter and the waste in your life. Find creative solutions to do these things and enjoy domestic comforts together. So get your shit right, Mandy. That's what it's saying. It's saying the home and family demands your attention. I know you're already looking out for mom, but maybe you got to sit mom to the side and say, Mom, I'm going to clean up and make our domestic situation much better, and we're going to elevate it and enjoy this. Enjoy that, Mandy Diff. Any other horoscopes in the chat as I go along? There's all the, let's see, we have a fire retardant jacket. Mandy Diff is laughing, which is good. Mandy Diff says, no shit, Sherlock, with the home and the life thing. Taurus Vato, you got it. Okay. Taurus is the bull, and no one does it like the bull. This is for our Chris Abel and all of our Taurus friends, Vato. Taurus, today is an 8. I'm glad everybody's having a great day today. An 8 out of a 10 is a great thing. Old dreams for exploration and adventure and discovery shine again, Taurus. So did you have some old dreams of exploring something, adventure or discovery? Well, it's going to come up again for you. But watch where you're going, because chaos abounds. Side attractions can outshine the star. Keep an open mind. So it sounds like there's something you've been thinking of for a long time. Well, it's going to pop up. It's going to come to you again. So you're going to have to consider that. But watch where you're going, because there could be chaos around it. Warns your horoscope today, Taurus, going into the weekend. That is for my Taurus friend, Chris Abels, and all the other Taurus. I think I'm more Libra, says Mandy Diff, feeling her Libra side today. Scott Fitzpatrick says, could you please do Cancer for Brian and myself? I can do that. I know he gets a little excited if he stands there too long, so I'm going to read this for Scott and all of our other Cancer friends in the chat today for BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings heading into the weekend. Scott Fitzpatrick and Cancer friends, and Brian, keep it in your pants, Sundance behind there, Scott. Cancer, today is an 8. You're having an 8 as well. Navigate an obstacle with your partner, like an erection maybe. Listen generously. Consider another view. Is this about Tiffany or something? Is this about the whole power hour thing, Scott? I don't know. Navigate an obstacle with your partner. You're supposed to be listening to her. Listen generously. I don't know. Consider another view, like maybe Tiffany's point of view. Collaborate for common gain, Scott. Avoid
so I need to replace.
Whoa. Let's read all this together, because it says collaborate for a common gain and avoid silly arguments, and it could get romantic.
What the fuck?
We always talk about it like a little playful teasing that's going on, and I think that's what we're witnessing here, Scott. Oh my goodness. It says navigate an obstacle with your partner. Is that Tiffany or Brian? I don't know. Listen generously to Tiffany. Consider her view, Scott. Collaborate on a common goal like a power hour, and avoid silly arguments with Tiffany, because it could get romantic. I like that one. That's funny. That's a funny one. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. From CMOX checking in. Come on. Hey, CMOX. Ready to have a good weekend, buddy? We're starting off here on a positive note. Hey, I don't know if it's already read, but throw your horoscope in the chat if you want me to read it. See what the weekend holds for you. So the Chunkster says, anal Taurus, anal Taurus. And I read Taurus the bull. Yes, you've got to watch that anal. He's got to worry about that. Oh, and you got Mr. Goodbody as your avatar, Scott. So Chunkster has Mr. Goodbody.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked about Mr. Goodbody, and we've featured him on some of the liftoff reels. Anal Taurus. The irony, Scott. The irony of your horoscope. They're getting into it. Kidding, geez. It's a bit, says Mandy Diff. The Chunks. Tiffany can hold her own, LMAO, hold her own. I'm too high for this shit, Mandy Diff says. Tiffany Washington is just laughing her ass off because she's feeling it. Did you do Leo? Had to do a head count. Well, I did do Leo. But since Space Nerd is a Leo and Electra is a Leo, and I think Tiffany Washington's a Leo, I'll read Leo one more time for the head count. Let's see. This is for ESO and all the other Leos. I did read that about you being violated, because it says keep your physical performance up. Keep working out with the boys in the gym. Keep lifting weights with the inmates. And keep improving your physical performance. Don't try to force an outcome like the penis. Don't push it out your ass. It's going to happen. Avoid risky moves like moving back and forth when they're bending over violating you. Rest and good food are important as practice. There you go. Can you take me not high enough? Oh, shit, Tiffany from Mandy Diff. Never going to happen. What's never going to happen? The getting together, the collaborating, the getting along. I'm not sure what she means.
None of it.
None of it. Because Mandy simply says, Lord, Tiffany, what's wrong with you, girl? And Chris is laughing at ESO. And Tiffany Washington's getting the love from Chris Abels. And Tiff says hi to Chris. And Matt says, BF, the Power Hour made its debut last night on JVX show. Yeah, the Scott told me a little bit about kind of the goings on around that, and if it was a Power Hour, and if she did one with Granny and all of this, like who really owns the whole Power Hour concept. I said I thought that Granny's was Power Bottom Hour. I thought that might be a little different.
Or what Power Bottom?
Says Tiff, we know you're married, Tiff, and we understand. I mean, I'm married too, but there is a on-screen playfulness with people, even if you are married, and we know it's nothing serious or nothing, but people are just having fun poking at each other in a fun way. I'm exiting the door left, Tiffany, says Mandy Diff. Mandy's laughing. Tiffany is married. We know the corn. Uncle Jack's Shack phone call. No, Tiffany's not married to corn, for fuck's sake. How many kids you got, Mandy Diff? Says Donkey Kongington. Gaseous says, F. Jake Hudson and the Power Hour with Wolverines. He ain't not having none of it. What do you think about this, Jake? Why don't you check in and see what you guys say? Come on, Jake.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Jake's here. Jake's always here.
Hey,
everybody.
By the way,
welcome to the new Power Hour with Jake Hudson and Tiffany Washington. Coming soon to Scott Fitzpatrick's channel on YouTube. I'm still watching that, Matt, says Mandy Diff. That's the only reason I didn't blow my lid, says Mandy Diff. I was married once, says ESO. Let me see how that went. Now you're going to be married a lot of times. 0 kids, yay, 0 marriages, says Mandy Diff. And happy as fuck, says Mandy Diff.
Nice.
Donkey Kongington says, you dislike children, Mandy? Question mark. I don't know. I don't think Mandy, we'll let her answer that question herself. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to read mine, and this will be an opportunity to throw your last call for your horoscope in. I'm a Virgo. There's hardly any Virgos in the chat, so I have to read mine myself. But this is last call for yours if you want me to read it on BF Live. Oh, I'm having a 7 today, guys. It says today is a 7. Relax with loved ones. Well, I feel kind of relaxed with my loved ones here on BF Live. Conditions could seem chaotic. That's also the case here on BF Live. Make a creative mess. I think we just did that today on BF Live. Let's see. Express what's in your heart. I'm going to say it once again. I probably did that too. This is amazing. Discover a happy surprise. I think we did that. We got the ice cream stream out of Cyke Labs and enjoy delightful company. Holy shit. I think I'm doing all of that.
Right on.
I think I'm doing all of that, guys.
Hey,
yes.
Could I get the Vegetarius, please?
You sure can get Vegetarius, buddy. But I gotta take care of some business right here now. Because Mandy Diff says, BF Live, I'm now canceling my membership after that Jake clip. Okay. Calm down, Mandy Diff. We don't have him on the show no more, but I might play a little clip every now and then. But yes, I remember Mandy Diff when Jake was coming on regular on BF Live. She was like, no, F Jake Hudson, no Jake Hudson. She was like every day. She was like that. So she chased him away from BF Live. Hi, Donks from Tiffany Washington. Hi, Tiff from Donkey Kongington. No, love them. Mandy Diff says can't have them. Oh. My wife is a Virgo, and her birthday is today. Well, man, mine felt really like on point today because I feel I'm doing all of that stuff in here. I'm relaxing with loved ones. Conditions seem chaotic. We're making a creative mess. I express what's in my heart. I discovered a happy surprise, and I'm enjoying delightful company. Oh. Happy birthday to your wife, Gaseous. Check PP lately. Yes, I did that. Fool, did you do another one? I don't know if you were here, but I did. I don't know why it's not coming up in the feed, buddy, but I did acknowledge you. Thank you for the $19.99 that you gave me earlier, my friend. If you weren't here to hear it the first time, and if you gave me something again, I'm going to look right now and thank you again, damn it. But no, thank you, David. Yeah, I did. Let me see. Yes, I did. Thank you for the $20.
Hey, Scott, how was your pizza? You eat it yet, or what's going on there?
No, I haven't went and got it yet. Actually, that's what I'm getting ready to do is
I'm eating mine.
Me a spot there.
Thank you, Diff.
Take out.
I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate it very much. Mandy Diff says 0 marriages is amazing. Oh, it jumped on me. She says I don't give a fuck about I don't give a fuck type of country bitch. Oh shit, I chased him away from BF Live. Damn, I kind of feel bad. No, you didn't, Mandy Diff. You just kind of let me know the vibe because it is hard. It is difficult to try to do a show with structure, and you have Jake in here kind of dropping bombs in on and kind of taking it different places. So I was just taking heed to the vibe of the show. I don't hate Jake, but he does disrupt the show. Hey, Deadfool from Tiffany, Washington. Happy born day to Gas's wife. Happy birthday to you. Happy born day to you. Tiff, getting the love and the devil horns from the Deadfool. Deadfool, how are you feeling? That was it? What was it? That was it. That's all I've seen, Deadfool, unless you... Come on, buddy. Unless you sent something to somebody else inadvertently, buddy. I got a $20 one from you, my friend, so... Yes, if that's what you're referring to, come on. Yes, my friend. That's all I'm seeing. And I thank you for that. And if you sent me more, I thank you for that. And I will thank you for it again when I see it. Thank you, Deadfool. Yes, thank you. That is all I see. All right, Tiff. Keep it on. Doing good. There is 11 great grandchildren from mother. I don't need any kids. Thank you, Mandy Diff. And okay, Deadfool. I don't know what you may tell me. I don't know, you might be telling one of us to check our, but just in case, I wanted to make sure I acknowledge Deadfool just the same. Okay, I think I got them all in there. I even put Virgo in. Let me get Vegetarius for Bobby Nick Havens. It's not a sign, but it should be. And it is here on BF Live. Vegetarius for my friend Bobby Nick Havens, the Sagittarius, and all of our other Vegetarius friends. Bobby Nick, today is a 9 for you, my Sagittarius, Vegetarius friends. It says potential profits may require more time than anticipated. So if you're waiting for some money, it's going to take a little longer. Watch for hidden complications with something that seems like a bargain. And when you got to disagree someone, you're going to have to disagree with them persuasively and provide excellent service, Bobby Nick. You've been served by Bobby Nick Havens. I see another late entry checking in right here. Scorpio from Scorpio. Wait a minute. We did another one for you. What are you looking for a better one that maybe has a better outcome than the one I read to you earlier? Well, let's read Scorpio for ESO. That was it. As in, oh, okay. Was it? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me see. Yes, that was it. As in, oh, thank you. I didn't know. I thought maybe you hit me up again, buddy. But thank you for the $19.99 that you gave me, or that's how it showed up. The $20 that you gave me through PayPal, Deadful. It helps me a lot keep doing what I'm doing. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. We got, that was it. How's the pizza, Scott? Mandy wants to know. Pizza report. Pizza check.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. There you go. It's Red Baron and it's delicious. There you go. Got to join some pizza.
Mine's delicious too because it's stuffed crust, motherfucker.
Now wait a minute. Look, Bobby can't even keep up. Bobby was eating like Ben and Perry's earlier. Now he's eating pizza too. Jesus, look at Eso says a whole ass pizza. And he's laughing. And Mandy Diff says decent pizza review. And we got the boys eating. We got Ben and Perry's. What company, Nick? What company pizza? You better. Oh, damn it. You know Mandy don't want to hear that. She's 30 years at Domino's. She don't want to hear nothing about the Hut. She don't want to hear nothing about that. All right. Well, it looks like
Domino's around here.
Well, it looks like we're done for the day, guys. I think we're going to put a bow on that for at least for this segment for the Soulful Horoscope Readings for this weekend. So I hope and trust that you all like that and maybe got some good information out of that. But that was BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings for today. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Yeah. I didn't read Scorpio. I thought I did. Did I not? I meant to. I got sidetracked. All right. Let's take you back. I can take you back. I can go rub. I don't mind rubbing my balls again. I will rub my crystal balls again.
Rub them real good this time.
I think I meant to, but I got sidetracked by other talk going on in there. Come on. Here we go. Pop. My crystal ball opened up again. I mean, speaker. Oh, okay. There you go. Let's do it again. I'll read Scorpio again. Come on. I ain't scared. I still got the porn music playing in the background. So let me go back where I got to rub my balls again. Rub my balls. All right, here you go, Scorpio, for ESO. I want to play this for you before they take your podcast privilege away for the day. Scorpio, today is a 7 for you, ESO. Listen before advancing. I mean, don't walk into the cell. There might be something going on there. Not everything you hear is true. Might not be fucking. Follow your emotions as well as your intellect. Distractions can cause mistakes, so take notes. Okay, hope you got something out of that, Scorpio. Listen before advancing. Open your ears up. Not everything you hear is true, so you got to pay attention. Follow your emotions as well as your intellect. Distractions can cause mistakes, and take notes. And that was an extra one for ESO. But I think it's time you got to go out into the courtyard. I think it's kind of physical ed time, so you got to go out there in the yard. So hang out. So put a bow on this son of a bitch. I'll get back in my regular studio. Boom, because that was the end of BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings for today. Let me turn the porn/horoscope music I got playing in the background off. And let's see what we can get into for the next couple minutes here on BF Live. Scott will try to avoid being violated by Brian over there. Yep. As we finish off the show.
I think it's already too late for that, Bobby Frank.
Oh boy, it's so hard to get into. All right, why don't we do this? Let me open this folder right here. I was going to play something for you guys. Let me see right here. I want to see if anybody would be down with this. We always talk about, I'm always the viral shots and the viral things on social media. We had Jerry Shepardini. He did like the mac and cheese Tito shot on the show, right? He did that live right here on BF Live. So there's always some kind of new kind of social media thing. That's why I did a social media recipes thing. Well, check this out, guys, and let me know how many of you would drink this or mess with this. This is let's make ramen noodle shots. Ramen noodle shots. Let's see what this consists of and if you would do a ramen noodle shot. Put the ramen pack in there, right? Yeah, that's like enough ramen powder for like the whole soup, and you're gonna put it in a drink.
I don't know that.
You got a little piece of ramen on the side there, Bobby Nick. And some soy sauce.
32, 33, 34, yikes. Pull up VIP with a new car ride. Go to side, hurry.
I don't know, y'all.
That's rough.
Scott's making one right now. Wait a minute. He said, you gonna say that I ain't the prop master? I'm making some of that shit. Are you making? Stop. He is making ramen right now. He's got a mason jar. He's got ramen. He said, don't you ever tell me that I'm not the prop master. I got ramen on the. Oh, he's trying to jam it in the jar. What are you doing?
Fuck.
We can make like sun ramen. We can put it out in the sun and see it and just let it like sit there and like brew together. Oh my!
I got a bell on this bed. It's making a mess.
Okay. Well, look, but it's still enough to let everybody know that you still are the title holder of the prop master around here, Scott. You were ready to put it together, man. That's funny shit. I got the Scorpio for you. Is 2K in here? I do see 2K. I see Nimrod 71 snuck in here. I hope you're ready to have a good weekend there, Nimrod. Cyke says, but me and Ding worked at the Hut for a combined 45 years, LOL. So we got the Hut crew representing. We got Mandy Diff representing 30 years at Domino's. We got the pizza crew on lockdown. Scott's still working on that ramen, even though he said he wasn't. With the ramen in there.
Flavor pack. I'm gonna take the flavor packet straight.
Ooh.
Straight to the dome.
You're just gonna powder it in your mouth?
Oh my God! What? Scott!
What's he doing? He's doing like the powder. He's just eating straight ramen, y'all. Just ramen powder.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, damn! I was gonna give you a drum roll, but I didn't get a chance. Scott says, he said, don't put it in the glass. I'll just mix this shit in my mouth. Scott, you're gonna have like that. You're gonna be doing that till tomorrow. Holy shit.
That's no good.
It's no good. Yeah, it's like that. It's got to be like the cinnamon challenge, bro. That's going to get up in your soul and everything. Holy shit! But there you go. Scott Master. Scott Master is coming back for his title. He says, "Dare anybody think that I'm not the prop master? I will let you." He's just spitting it up in there. Uh-oh. You gonna? I think I got to. He's got a ramen tongue. There you go.
Oh God.
Oh damn. There you go. Scott claiming his title again. Dead Fool says, I've been in and out of speaker range, so I must have missed it earlier. Well, thank you, Dead Fool. I think that's where the confusion coming, buddy. Thank you for the one you gave me earlier. Thank you, buddy. Yes, the only one you gave me. Thank you. Yes, the one. I don't know why I keep saying that. Hi, Tiff Washington. I appreciate you being there, says Nimrod. Cyke's link is running right there. Granny checks in and says, ugh, oil paint sucks. You're right, brother. I painted for a couple of years too, and I used to get the oil paint in your hair and then trying to spread it, and it's thicker than the latex. It doesn't always go good, and then you got to clean it up with the spirits. You don't get just to wash it with water. But shout out Granny, oil paint does suck, my friend. Hey, have you ever done this, buddy?
He's telling me that he's getting bleach in his fucking eyes.
From what? From the paint?
From cleaning something up. I don't know.
It sounds like he could be cleaning like sometimes when you clean up brick or something. If you acid wash brick or something, you can have something. I don't know. But
he's like,
Scott checked out. Scott totally checked out. I think he was gagging on ramen powder. I'm pretty sure I heard a cough, Scott. Oh my God, I hope he's okay. Scott was so desperate to do something spontaneous. Bro, they didn't even do that part on camera. At least they mixed it with water. I think he's got like a cinnamon challenge going on right now. Scott just did a accidental ramen challenge.
Holy shit. I'm going to message him and ask him if he's okay.
But Granny, you reminded me of when I painted, buddy, and I did this one. I had to paint a hallway one time, Bobby Nick, and I put plastic at the top of the hallway to stop the paint and the mess from getting out. And I put plastic at the bottom of the stairway to stop the fumes and the plastic from getting out. And I trapped myself in there and painted it with oil paint, and I almost passed out, dude.
Oh, wow, really?
It was like being in like a oil paint kind of a vacuum or something. That was all I was breathing in. I got out of that fucking thing and I was like just like gone. I was like delirious. It was crazy. So I know what you mean about that oil paint there, Granny. Granny's getting the puff sent to him by Mandy Diff. Lemmy is getting the love. Lemmy, come on. Lemmy here too. Shout out. Granny's getting a shout out from ESO. Nimrod simply says, ooh, because I think he saw Scott do the ramen challenge. 100,000 milligrams of sodium per shot. Yeah, with all that ramen, straight up that ramen juice in there. That's crazy, man. People just thinking, I think people just sit around and go, hey, what if we take this and put this in there, but that, and it's a viral trend. Matt is giving the bones up to Nimrod. Andy Diff says, hell yeah, prop master. Put it on the dashboard of your car. Yeah. We're going to make some ramen tea. Remember that they used to make sun tea back in the day. They put the tea bags out in the sun and let it brew. We have to do some ramen cold brew, some sun ramen maybe. Scott is nowhere to be found. He's not even backstage, y'all. Like, I didn't take him off screen. Scott bailed. He's probably Scott, what are you doing right now? Oh, there he is. Oh.
I have a feeling.
In the jar, that's right. Gasha said your cousin did great on Trainwreck, Nimrod. All right. Who is I don't know who Nimrod's cousin is.
Well, I know 2K was supposed to make an appearance on that.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's it. Okay, maybe that's the word we're choosing. Shout out to Trainwreck and JJ Dabbles.
No, it was supposed to be 2Key.
2Key.
But wow, go watch.
Okay.
Watch stuff, everybody.
Go watch the Trainwreck if you want to find out what we're talking about. Shout out to JJ Dabbles and Helga and Lisa. Dirty Dalish checks in. She gets the kiss. How you doing, Dirty Dalish?
Dirty D.
I see you checked in at 2:50. That means there's 10 minutes ago. It's now 5 minutes before we end the show at the top of the hour. I actually respect all pizza companies, but the Noid rules. Don't avoid the Noid. Cyke says, until I burned our store down to the ground, literally LOL. That's one way of getting out of job. Dirty Dalish says, y'all never ate ramen right out the package before? I did that as a kid. She's like, where have y'all been?
That was good. That was good.
I used to make my own ramen. I would like pick the noodles out a couple times, but I've never had the desire to do what Scott just did, Bobby Nick. And, like, I might have tasted it with my finger or something, the ramen powder, but I sure wasn't like trying to mix it and make it happen all in my mouth. Shout out, man, there, Dirty Dalish. A fart is coming, says Mandy Diff. Not only is a fart coming, here's a fart coming right here, number one. I got some farts I'm going to show you. Well, I didn't burn it down, but it did burn down to the ground. Well, at least you didn't get blamed for it. Mandy Diff is giving the love to the Dirty Dalish. Hoya Dalish right back from Mandy Diff. Mandy Diff is getting the love right from Dirty Dalish. R.I.P. Scott. Sodium Flush Time says C-Mox. Perhaps it is. Sodium Flush Time because he's going to be going through it now. That boy Scott. He always says, too soon, Rob. 911 for Scott, if needed. Good grief. Mandy Diff says he's choking. It did look like the cinnamon challenge, didn't it? Turned it into the ramen challenge. LMAO Matt from Nimrob checking in. Let's see. Mandy Diff says, put your belly over the chair, Scott. No, he already had Brian behind him. He didn't need to encourage Brian anymore because Brian would have just went to town if he would have put his belly on the chair. Matt says, ask Joey C to send a wellness check to the prop master. Whoa, like he did for Jake when Jake wasn't feeling good. Right. R.I.P. Scott. It was good knowing you, says Mandy Diff. Scott! LOL. Thank you, Gaseous. Mandy Diff is laughing at throwing the weed out to Matt and Chucky. And avoid the Noid, says Mandy Diff. FHRPWO. Fuck. That's too many of them, Bobby Nick. You got anything on that? Fuck, H-R, hack, I don't know. I don't know. Avoid the Noid, says Mandy Diff. Once again, she's all about the Noid. Well, somebody said something about a fart incoming or something like that. I think somebody said that. Well, maybe not Scott's farts incoming, but I do have some more thermal farts I'm going to show you. What better way to end a show talking about farts than watching people rip thermal farts on camera? You know, this did get a lot of reaction, Bobby Nick. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Let's do it, buddy. I agree. While Bobby Nick finishes up his pizza, this will give him just enough time to finish up his pizza and get his plugs ready at the end of the show. We'll all sit back and relax and listen to those. But let's do this now. Since we're talking about farts and somebody said a fart's incoming, you're not wrong. Farts are incoming, and I got them covered on thermal camera. You guys seem to really love this, and I got a lot of reaction and comments back from when I showed thermal fart cam a couple days ago when you BF Live, so I said, oh, I got to do what the people demand. So here, by popular demand, is more thermal farts caught on camera right here on BF Live. Enjoy, y'all. People farting on thermal camera in public.
Banana Factory.
What I like about this one, you can see the puff right there. What I like about this is that you see it in regular view, the non-thermal view, and then you see what they were hiding, what we can't see with our naked eyes. And Bobby Nick, we all notice the kind of when you stop and stand still or you contort your body a certain way, like you hitting the fart pose. So I like that. So let's start watching from the beginning. That's what I like about this. You always see people doing that pause and hitting that. Oh, now you can prove it with a thermal camera. Oh, that was definitely a fart pose. Look, see, she put the toe, pointed the toe. Boom, there goes that fart. Oh, they got up because, look. Ooh, she ripped one Bobby Nick. I love the arrow.
Wait.
Here we go. Poor innocent lady. She's not going to bust one back there, is she? Oh, man. Walking the doggy. That's nice. We're going to dog fart? Oh, you dog fart. Dog fart. Right, waiting at the ATM. Yeah, see, that's why you stand back. Not just because of the numbers. You got to catch that. Yeah, he walked into that. ATM smells like ass. Oh. Look how they escaped the jacket. Look, they got somebody looking at him. Uh-oh, come on. It's a lady with a purse. She's gonna bust another one. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. That was thermal cam farts. I can't think of a better way to end BF Live today on a Friday, but to end the week on something cool and funny like that. Silly. That's how we should do it here, right here on BF Live. Scott's no backstage, nowhere to be found. Is Scott alive? Currently have no report or update on Scott. Pizza and fart, says Nimrod. Hand in hand. They go hand in hand. It happens. It happens. Tukey. LOL, says Nimrod. Hand in hand. Good one. Hi-yo. Nimrod from Matt. I think I might have to adjust some of my hashtags. FHRP. WO. Doesn't seem like it's going to stick. It doesn't exactly roll off the tongue. It's too much thinking on the fly. Gasha says Scott went up to prop heaven. He probably did. I think I think I see him right now. There he goes. Scott, don't do. I didn't want you to eat the ramen, bro. Why did you do it? Oh shit. There he went.
Don't go towards the light.
Yeah, don't do it, Scott. Good advice, Bobby Nick. Matt, even I'm not sure what it is. LOL, says Nimrod. Whoa. Let's see. Matt says, okay. FGT, the homophobic racist puppet world order. That's a mouthful right there, boy. That's a mouthful right there. Yeah. Nimrob71 says, Matt, I have my theories, LOL. Cyke is throwing out the heart and the laughs and the love. And Cyke, thank you for giving us laughs today. Thank you for giving us stuff to share, man, today. Great contributor to BF Live, and Cyke Labs, like peanut butter and jelly. LOL. Matt is throwing his hands up against the wall, whatever. Matt, of course, says Nimrob71, don't drink the wine, Scott. That's right. Don't drink the wine and don't walk toward the light. There's some advice from us. Matt is laughing, which is good. And that is the last chat in the chat today. With that, I'm about to pull this train into the station. But first, I see something pop up that says, thanks for subscribing, Spawn. I'm kidding. I didn't get the original subscription. I thought Spawn was already subscribed. But hey, Spawn, thanks for being out there on YouTube and subscribing to my channel. I hope everybody else would do it. It's absolutely free to subscribe. That costs absolutely nothing. If you care to membership up and help BF Live like that, I have two levels. I have family chat family level for $4.99, and I have Fanatic for $9.99 a month. So please, if you can help me out like that, I'd appreciate that too. But subscribing, that helps too, and that helps me get my channel closer to 1,000 subscribers, and that's absolutely free. So there's subscribing for free, and then there's memberships that cost you a little money. Thanks in advance. Cyke is getting the thumbs up love from Nimrod for giving us all this great content today. Fuck yeah, Cyke from our friend Matt. Comedian Tay Boogie ain't been here in a minute, Bobby Nick.
Wow.
Where you been, Tay Boogie? You're Tay Boogie. I'm about to pull this particular train into the station, buddy, but you know you're always welcome here on BF Live, and I'd been thinking about you. So why don't you plan on someday next week? You know I'm on every day. Let me know what day works good for you, and stop in on BF Live one afternoon. Comedian Tay Boogie, man, we love you too, brother. And I often reflect on how much fun we had doing the pit evaluations with Dr. Scotty Fitzpatrick. But this is the time in the show, folks, y'all, when I say I'm going to pull the train into the station, and I turn it over to Bobby Nick Havens, because Bobby Nick is a prolific podcaster. He is gracious enough to sit on my podcast and many of our friends, and he's going to tell you which ones you can catch him on coming up after this with Bobby Nick's plugs on BF Live.
Well, let me take a little drink here.
He thirsty.
Wash all that goddamn pizza down.
There
we go.
Some milk.
No, water is good enough. But thank you. At 3:30 p.m. Eastern today, you can check me out in the lounge. Yeah, I'm doing a music show, guys. Music video show over on Rumble. And for the low price of $1, you can see your music video on my show. So check me out, rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. And then also, No Filter with Andrew and Friends, every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So go subscribe over there on YouTube. And BF Live right here, Monday to Friday, guys. Noon to 3-ish. We're into that ish right now, motherfuckers. So we're doing it.
All in it.
That's right. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, subscribe.
We're doing it.
And then the Lunatic Lounge as well. That's another one. Do with Jib and a bunch of other fun folks. It's a good hang at Bobby Nick 1978, my YouTube channel. So join us every Monday and Friday. And also Jason Bardo X, whatever show he has, every single midnight. God only knows what it's going to be called, but it's going to be fun, folks. So tune in every single midnight Eastern at JBM.
There you go. And like Jason always says, that's not a show, but this is a show, folks, y'all. This is BF Live Stream Show 147. I like coming here every day and doing this. Matter of fact, I love coming here every day and doing this 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, bringing you 3 hours of live original content. That's the challenge I want to rise to every day. I love and enjoy this game so much. I'm going to keep doing it until you kick me out of here. So for the great Bobby Nick Havens, who's going to have a great weekend of podcasting. For Scott Fitzpatrick, I hope you're good, buddy. Let's get a couple more of these.
He is. He says, yeah.
You got a message from him?
I asked him, "Are you okay?" He said, "Yeah."
Okay, good. I'm glad you had a chance to do that.
Yeah, he didn't go to heaven.
We didn't go to ramen heaven, but there you go. Thanks, Scott Fitzpatrick, bro. You're a bro for doing that. We didn't have time to notice you were doing it to talk you out of it, because sometimes you say, sometimes I need to be talked out of some of this shit. We didn't even have a chance, buddy. But thank you. He recaptured his title as prop master. He reclaimed it. Says, "Lest anybody step to me, I'm the prop master." We love you too. Tay Boogie says he will join us next week. So maybe next week we can look forward to probably having maybe Johnny Russo, the co-author of the Anthony Cumia books, and comedian Tay Boogie, and maybe some other surprises. I tried to reach out to Cardiff today to see if he wants to come on maybe and talk about his changes to Rumble. And Bobby Nick, I don't know if you caught the comment, buddy. He did a live this morning, and he talked about how he inadvertently directed people to his profile and not to a proper Cardiff Electric channel on Rumble.
Oh,
did you hear that?
I've seen so many people do that already.
Well, apparently, I saw Cardiff today do his live, and I reached out. It was very last minute, and I said, "Hey, man, if you want to come on my show and explain kind of what you did wrong or what went wrong and tell everybody the story, kind of how you ended up there and all." But yeah, Bobby Nick. So if you want to spread the word, let everybody know that you got to go re-up over there on Rumble for Cardiff Electric. Look for his channel. Apparently, he directed people to his personal profile, and he was happy that over 1,000 people hit him up over there. But now we need all of those same people to find him on his channel. If you're a Cardiff Electric fan, go to Rumble and re-up Cardiff Electric. Look for our new presence over there. Tay Boogie is getting love from Mandy Diff. Cyke says, "Hey to Nimrod." Tay Boogie, holy cow. Ha from Donks, ha from Cyke. Cyke says, "Stoked for Russo on here." Yeah, man. I think it's shaping up to be... It's already shaping up to be a good week of shows next week on BF Live. But the fun I'm going to have in between there is, guys, I'll see Cyke and all of these friends tomorrow night on the Levyverse channel. Bob Levy's channel right here on YouTube. He lets us do replayables on there where we drink, smoke, laugh and joke. You come spin the wheel and super chat us, and we get on all kind of crazy fun. So we're going to do that tomorrow night at 10 o'clock East. That's the next time I'll see you. But for now, we're done for today. So for my great friend Bobby Nick Havens, the bro I know from the Great White North, Scott Fitzpatrick, the prop master, Stormy, Andrew, all you great chat family, thank you for giving me a place and an outlet to do this stuff I love every day, 5 days a week right here on YouTube. Peace and love to you until the next time I see you tomorrow on Replayables. But for now, we're out of here, folks. So have a great rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you down the road right here on BF Live. See you, folks.
Bye.
Boom.